Hey chat, how are you all doing? Happy Sunday. Dude, isn't it crazy that they named a day of the week after a character in Honkai Star Rail? That is insane, dude. Like, talk about clout. If you got a day of the week named after a character from your video game, that's insane. Anyways guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. I know originally tonight I was like a little bit on the fence if I was gonna go live, but I just decided to go ahead because I got nothing else better to do tonight. Well, I guess technically I might, but fuck it, that's for the week. That's, okay, it's the weekend. Let me enjoy my weekend, okay? And my weekend, did I want to spend it playing Honkai Star Rail? Sure. I love Honkai Star Rail, and I really wanted to see where the story was gonna go. Because apparently the second half of the story quest is crazy. That's what I've been hearing from people. So I'm really interested to see what is gonna be happening in this story quest. What do you guys think so far of the story quest? Dude, I watched the Minecraft movie yesterday. How was it? Dude, my roommate went to go see it today. The one that I didn't see it with, because I saw it with Carter. I didn't see it with my other two roommates.
Lucas' wife. He will try to personally maim you, and I don't think I can fucking save you from that one.
Luca's not gonna do shit to me. Luca, that little guy, alright, he's not even gonna get a scratch on me, alright? That's like a mosquito trying to murder a human being. Like, that's just not gonna work. Hey, yo, Harv, thank you so much for the 14 months. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are doing all right. Thank you so much for the 14 months, Harv. Thank you. Also, did I miss anything else? Oh yeah, I saw that, okay, I don't know if this was like during my last stream. It might have been, but just in case, yo, Tasha, thank you so much for the sub. I don't think Tasha's here, but I do appreciate the sub from yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I just see it on my activity, so I don't know if this was like literally yesterday when I wasn't streaming or if it was during my last stream. I don't know. IDK. But alright guys, before we get into this, shoot, is there anything I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to see if I can somehow claim anything else. There's not any daily claims, right? Shit, no there isn't. Dude, I want Castorus so bad. I also want Cantarella, and Cantarella is leaving in 3 days, and then after that it's, what, Shorekeeper, and then after that it's Zani. Dude, how are they gonna put Cantarella, Shorekeeper, and Zani back to back to back to back? I'm dying. Oh yeah, that's right, the big 2. That's where we get the daily stuff. Yeah, that's where it is. Thank you. 4. Okay, guys, that doesn't really mean anything. I'm probably not actually gonna get casters from just 4 pulls, but you never know. You never know. We gotta try, right? We gotta try. That's all I can say. Please, I am begging. I mean, I'm just skipping because I really do not think I'm gonna get anything, but you know what? You never know. Okay, last one. You know what? Last one, I'll just let it go. Last one, I'll just let it go. Okay, yeah, nothing. Great, we're one step closer, though. We're one step closer. We're inching towards Castorus. I'm skipping Cantarella and Shorekeeper. You mean Shorekeeper? Storekeeper. Shorekeeper, if she was the owner of a business. But yeah, man, I don't know. I really want Cantarella too. Cantarella and Zani, they're both so good, but I would, okay, I will say.
You, my baby girl, you loser.
I already have Jiaochu. I already have him. I don't really want to idle on of him either. I mean, I guess I could. See, I literally have him. Look, he's on my team, in my party right now. And I need Castorus. I need Castorus for the global passive. Okay, let's say I don't get Castorus. Hypothetically speaking, if I didn't have Castorus's global, alright, what happens when Jiaochu gets a singular backshot that's so powerful that it completely collapses his insides? Okay, and then he dies. Guess what? Without Castorus, he's dead. He's not gonna come back. So hear me out. If I get Castorus, alright, Jiaochu can withstand singular powerful backshots. And so can all the other characters. So I feel like that's a pretty good case for Castorus. I need her because she's so OP with her passive, and I just need her, man. I just need her. And yeah, I think ultimately I do want Zani more than I want Cantarella, but I do also really want Cantarella because she's so cool, and I'm a simp, so I really want her, and I want all of them. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I do need to grind and woo-wah though, dude. What if tomorrow, instead of doing all my responsibilities I have as an adult, I just instead play Wuthering Waves all day? What if I just did that, chat? What if I just played Wuthering Waves all day tomorrow instead of doing my responsibilities? You know, I think that would be fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Honestly, chat, I might stream Wuthering Waves Tuesday night. Tuesday night, I might do a Wuthering Waves.
Are you my honey bun sugar plum pumpy umpy umpkin my sweetie pie my cuppy cake gumdrop snookums spookums the apple of my eye.
I almost feel bad for Anima. Anima has to say so much crazy shit because of you guys. Do you play Genshin Impact? Never heard of it. What's that? Never heard of that game. Yes, I do play Genshin Impact. I made a whole ass edit to try and summon Casterus. Well, I wish you luck. I feel like that's a pretty good wishing ritual, is making a whole fucking edit. I mean, you would think, right? But yeah, guys, we're gonna continue. I don't even remember really where we left off because I was only paying like half attention. I'm not gonna lie, but let's continue. Let's just do it.
By Catherine to Lenten above, as the Theoros.
Oh yeah, also chat, we need to have a discussion, alright? Really quick. Like, literally, like, not even a discussion. Like, I just gotta say something, alright? Are you guys feeling better tonight? Because Friday night, okay, I think my chat was in heat. I hate to word it like that, but y'all were acting crazy Friday night, okay? I think that was the most horny I've ever seen my chat. Okay, y'all were in heat or something. I don't know what happened, but I just want to make sure. Like, are you guys good? I just want to make sure you guys are good tonight, right? I just want to really just, you know, lay down that because I didn't know, like, I wasn't there when it happened. Oh, Oofle, you have no idea. It got crazy Friday night. It got crazy. All right, my chat was probably the most down bad I have ever seen it. It was insane, and it wasn't even TikTok chat. It was all my Twitch chat, and it was all mainly just 3 people: Luca, Ash, and Complexity. Sorry to say out names, but I mean, am I wrong though? Am I wrong? Oh yeah, and Harp a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like Harp did get caught in the crossfire just a little bit. Although Harp, okay, you're not completely innocent. Okay, you were just a little bit less sus than everyone else. Yeah, I took my rut suppressants. I now love Jiaochu in an entirely wholesome and normal ways. My little foxy woxy pookie pie. Okay, well that's good. All right, that's progress. Anyway, okay, I just wanted to be sure because I was like, you know, last time we streamed, guys, y'all were a bunch of little horn dogs, and I just want to make sure that you guys are all right. Okay, but I'm glad to know that you guys are okay tonight. You guys aren't gonna have that same energy tonight, right? Just want to make sure. We're not gonna have that same energy. We're gonna be completely normal. We're gonna be a completely normal chat, completely normal. No down bad, out of pocket comments. Okay, yeah, I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case.
I know about the
we'll find out, I guess.
Of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past, I would be
all the Omegas in the chat. Did you guys take your heat suppressants? I gotta ask.
I am
and I don't ask that like in an invasive way. I'm not trying to invade your personal space or your personal life, but I just want to check on you. I just want to make sure that you remembered and that you're doing okay. All right, this is a health check. It's a health check. I do this out of courtesy and love.
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments.
Will, did you take yours? Why? I don't need to take those. I don't participate in the Omega activities because I am not one.
I have become no
believe it or not.
These hypocrites.
Lovely conversation to arrive at. Yo, what's up, pugs?
This has come a lot sooner than I expected.
Bro, meanwhile, I hear my roommates talking about Emma Frost and her jiggle physics. Dude, legit, they're right outside my door right now talking about Emma Frost and her jiggle physics from Marvel Rivals. I'm not even kidding. That is the conversation they are having right now. Anyway, okay, my roommates didn't even say anything. I was so convinced they were gonna be like, shut up.
Yes, this is my duty.
Wait, guys, don't do that. No, you're gonna make it worse. No, my chat's gonna start acting up again. No, I told you guys. Stop it. No. Listen, okay, for Aglaia though, this is fine. I mean, we're not in the bathhouse, but I mean, maybe we'll take a pit stop. We'll take a pit stop over the bathhouse.
But that makes having respect.
When am I finally gonna get my personal one-on-one bath with Aglaia? I'm just wondering. I've been asking for it since day one.
A Chrysos heir without flaw.
I've been asking this since day one.
With humans.
I appreciate what you've taught me, Aglaia. I hope we'll live up
the
to your
allegations are not being proven wrong. They are being proven wrong. What do you mean? Because that's how... When Emma's on the screen, my eyes are drawn because that's how character design works. Yeah, I will say, well, my roommates are having a very passionate and loud conversation about Emma Frost right now. Good lord.
Personally close this debate for today.
Naked Will is the most effective and anti-horny measure. Wow, I see how it is. Listen, okay, it may be for you, but have you seen some of my comments? Okay, you underestimate people, you know? I've seen some crazy comments.
You have been stripped, laid bare, to show that you are the bigger omega among the lot of us.
People from all over
Laid bare.
are forced to leave their homeland to
Fuck,
seek
wait, who says that?
refuge
Someone
in the
in
holy
Genshin
city,
says that.
where
I
they
can't remember
hope to
who.
rest under Kefali's protection.
Or is it Marvel Rivals? I don't even, I don't know. I don't remember who has what. I don't remember who has what line. Someone in a game says that though. Who says laid bare? I swear someone says that. Kino is the one who says that. Thank you. Yes.
All I have left is one question for you.
Also, to those of you who are wondering, there are tears in my eyes because I am not currently inside of the bath with Aglaia right now, and I am very sad about that.
Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Aranova, or return to the
I spent plenty of time with Rosaria this morning at the cathedral.
Make your choice. Now,
she gave me my weekly baptism.
Which of the two would lead mortals to an ideal future?
And we had our weekly session in the confession booth. And you know, everyone keeps saying allegations like, Will, why is it that you and Rosaria, whenever you guys leave the confession booth, you're leaving out of the same side? No, that guys, it's not what it looks like, okay? We just have very intimate confession booth sessions. Okay? That's all you need to know.
We all know that Arachrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me. How does
Come on, guys, I need to like kind of pay attention here because I don't want to get too lost. I don't want to get too lost.
Let the three titans of calamity be born, and Arachrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those titans, and Arachrysia will descend upon us again.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest, who the fuck even is that bitch? Who is Canis?
Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises.
Dude, I mean, let's be real. How many of you guys actually pay attention to this story right now? I feel like most people, they're just like watching it and they see their favorite character come on the screen and then they're like, oh my god! And then they just hyperfixate on that character and don't even pay attention to the story. Be honest, am I wrong?
One of the Grove's 7 sages.
Xanaxagoras.
Idonia's goddess of death.
Anaxagoras if he was popping pills.
With the help of these two heroes, I can promise all of you that Arachrysia will exist once more.
Alright, that's it. That's it. You guys are getting the Gooner roll again. No, I'm just kidding.
Aren't they Chrysos heirs? They're supporting the council.
Guys, I'm sorry that there's tears in my eyes. Alright, Anima ripped a really stinky one, and it's really making it hard to breathe. The air is so puffy right now. Oh, it's like whenever you cut onions, but worse. Oh, why does it smell like that, Anima? You little nasty cat. Ugh! I'm trying to pay attention. Who is Arachrysia, and why do they wanna tickle the toes of Arachrysia so much? What's the deal with Arachrysia?
You smelt it, you dealt it.
No! I don't fart! I'm a VTuber. VTubers don't fart. I thought we established this already. But Anima doesn't count. Anima's not technically a VTuber. I mean, technically yes, technically no.
Casterus? Why are you standing over there?
You finally arrived, Naxa. So have you.
Uh-oh. Are the girlies gonna start fighting?
Don't worry, Aglaia. Well, I know that you have many.
They're having a debate whether or not they should stop the Chrysos heir to start a new era.
Like how the
Since
citizens
they think the crisis
normally
heirs
do.
is only causing harm. Oh, so they want to completely get rid of the crisis heirs. Okay, thank you. That actually helps a lot. Because I was trying to figure out what they were having a debate over, and I heard, you know, them saying things about that era or what was it? Era. I already forgot what it was called. Era crisis. Something like that.
Tell me, dear citizens, if we successfully
Era
retreat
crises.
and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone passing the Death Titan's trial,
You know who doesn't fart?
what would
Omegas.
happen next?
Now that's not true. Omegas fart all the time. You wanna know how I know? Because Luca farts all the time, and Luca's definitely an Omega, so I know that's not true.
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death and bring Amphorius back to an era when all beings live forever. We'll usher in a new future
'Cause we will
that
never
be
die.
entirely different from the flame chase journey.
He's one of the seven.
Well, we can all be immortal.
That's impossible.
Wait, can you tell by my
Your
stench?
proposal is much too
Oh
idealistic.
yeah, dude, you
As long
smell
as the
pretty
Black
strong.
Tide still exists,
Hamburger.
how can we go back to the old days?
remember what I previously said? Kefali's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus, Fagusa's water curtain will be able to block out any external
What,
perceptions.
What did you just say?
Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse of the threat that this person
you
is
sniff
talking
my
about
ass?
anywhere
I don't
within the
sniff
walls
your
of this
ass.
majestic holy city?
Okay, it's not my fault that it reeks so bad that it covers the entire stench of the entire room. Alright, what do you want me to do? Plug my nose? I mean, I would love to do that, but I have to breathe.
If we eliminate death, then there's no need for us to fear that flame reaver, right?
So, we all have to not die. I mean, that sounds nice.
Citizens, let's loudly sing the blessed hymn. Oh, beautiful old world, where are you now? Oh,
Sing.
legendary Erechrysia, return to the mortal realm.
You're not even singing! You smell asses for info. Listen, I know that I have dog ears and a tail, but I don't smell asses, alright? Let's not go that far, okay? Because listen, if I were to smell asses and like eat dog treats, okay, that would be bordering onto like some fetish shit, and nah, that's not me, bro.
After the destruction of the 3 Titans of Calamity, the flame chase journey will have to end.
Alright, Luca, does that imply that you do the same thing? I mean, you're not a dog, you're a fox, but foxes do some freaky ass shit too. Did I hear imposter?
This is bad. The masses are now totally riled up.
Alright, well fine on, here's what you gotta do. What you gotta do is you need to flash the crowd right now. It's the only way you're gonna win the crowd over. What you need to do is you need to go into the center of the arena and you need to pull them down. You have to do it. It's the only way. It's the only way that you can... It's the only way you can convince the other side.
Anaxa, pray tell.
Flash
Everything
us
that you've
right
mentioned
now.
hinges on the premise that we can find Thanatos' existence, right?
Thank you.
Flash the crowd
For still
finally.
caring about this city.
And then everyone in the crowd's gonna be like, oh
However,
shit.
dear citizens, we are truly fortunate and blessed.
He's pulling his I joined to this. Yes, you did. Welcome. Welcome to the
For
worst stream on the internet.
Idonia's goddess of death will
You've
surely
arrived
find
at the worst
Thanatos
possible
under
corner
my
of the internet.
guidance.
Welcome.
What?
With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady Casterus brings back will be personally managed by the Council of Elders.
Dude, I almost said something insanely wild and I had to stop myself.
Thereafter,
Well,
if
hey,
we
I
are
respect
able
this
to garner the
self-restraint.
support of all of you at the
Okay, I think we can all
Citizens'
take an
Assembly.
example out of
We
Oofle,
shall
okay?
spare no effort in ensuring
Erechrysia,
that the
that's what it's called.
Erechrysia will return to our
Erechrysia is
world
gonna be the
once again.
quote-unquote era without the Chrysos heirs, right? Is it the era without them or the era with them? I'm assuming it's without them. Okay, maybe I'm being dumb here. Maybe I'm being dumb. Are they on the side of the Chrysos heirs? Or it's the era without? Okay, so they are against. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Okay, so Era Chrysia is the era without the Chrysos heirs.
With the balance shattered,
I just want to make sure.
Clear. Buy carefully into Lent and above, as the Theoros I have observed.
Can't Casterus take that old lady out? Just one finger. Just a singular touch.
Destiny. The issue up for discussion at this citizens' assembly shall be modified to the suspension.
I would let Casterus touch me. I mean, here's the thing, man. If Casterus laid a finger on me and I crumbled, that's no different for me than any other woman, dude. If a woman laid a finger on me, dude, I just crumble. I turn into ash. It's no different with Casterus. Casterus isn't special. Oh yeah, this guy. Forgot about the robot with the chest hole.
What has caused your heart to soften? You also don't seem to be as quick-witted as before.
Well, look, a woman behind you.
You turn into what?
I said I turned into. No, not you!
Wag your tongue as much as you like.
Like Ash as in the Ash baby.
The chase journey has been preordained by the prophecy. Our failure has never been on the cards.
Interesting way of admitting you've never felt the touch of a woman before.
I guess we'll find out if that's true.
No, guys, wait. I want to take it back. Nah, dude, I just reassembled myself. That's all I did. You know, the first time Rosaria gave me a poke, alright, I did turn into Ash, but then I reverted back. No take back seas. Yeah, maybe it's a bit too late for me.
It seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally facilitated your partnership with him instead.
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many questions to ask me. I will answer them to the
I don't know
best
what you're
of my
talking
knowledge.
about. I have felt the touch of a woman before, alright? Alright, my mom kisses me on the cheek, so that counts.
Please tell us as much as you can.
Also, Will, you said this was the second half of the quest. This definitely isn't. Maybe like 1/3 at best. What? If that's the case, that means Luca lied to me. Because this is where Luca told me to stop.
In actuality, he showed me a past that was both
Name
long
every woman.
and heavy.
Rihanna?
The reason I say this is, as I've mentioned earlier,
Rihanna?
the answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
To be honest, I did this quest fast. You know what? This was my first mistake trying to use Luca as a credible source. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that.
I am but a living dead man now, but that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes.
Oh, guys, I might be cooked then. I might be cooked, because I really thought this was the halfway point. But, okay, well, you know what, guys? We'll try. We'll try to finish it tonight. If it's like around like 1 a.m. though, like 12 to 1 a.m. and we're still not near the end, I might have to just do more next week.
Ocean God's treasured pearl, our hometown.
Oh, there goes my tail and my
It was a
ears.
seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze.
It's okay. That means my tail's not gonna cover the screen anymore. Yay!
Thanks to the wisdom of its ruling queen. Until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town.
Oh.
Its wings were large
And my
enough to
shirt's
blot
back.
out the sun, while its claws were sharp enough to
Sorry,
rip the
guys.
waves apart.
Pull your pants back up.
It barged
Or
into
your
the
clothes.
tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter.
They went into the
Settled itself in her bedroom.
the laundry dimension.
The queen
Whoa, that looks
assembled
like
300 warriors
one of the
who
dragons
managed
from
to subdue
Genshin.
the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open
Bro,
the
I don't remember
dragon's belly,
Greece having dragons.
she realized that the princess had long since been digested. and all that was left of her was a pile of bones. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived.
Of course I don't own only
through
one
the use
shirt.
of dragon bone and dragon
I own
blood.
several copies of one
That
shirt.
liar called this process the secret art of alchemy.
Yeah, I got just like a bunch of copies of my jacket and my shirt.
The queen was overjoyed.
Cover
Blissfully
up
aware that the evil dragon's soul
Well, hey.
still lurked within the
Hey, man.
princess's body.
It's you guys that decide what I wear, so alright. Who's really the dirty-minded one here?
Warriors and all of the
It's not
town's
me.
innocent civilians in a single gulp. Worse
Point
still,
proven.
the souls of the deceased were refused entry to the
For
Netherrealm
example.
because they were filled with regret. Forced to roam the mortal realm, these resentful souls
We decide a maid dress.
converged
No!
into a river of souls.
You guys already got it during the
Not
debut, okay? Don't get
for a
greedy.
long time.
You guys already got the maid dress during the debut stream.
Terrifying
Okay.
death had consumed all. Thereafter, our hometown fell into ruin as well. Until...
Why is one all the way up and the other one isn't?
Until?
Well, here's the truth. My right leg, alright, the bottom half of it,
Actually...
alright, you don't want to see it, trust me. Let's just say Castorus. It's gonna make it look like Castorus touched it if you saw it. You know, you don't want to see that right leg, I promise.
After all this time, Pelixia. So, according to your story,
I have a
this is
comically
how I
large
used to
fungus on my kneecap, alright?
What exactly is this?
That did not sound like Animo was saying lick.
A miracle that I created.
It sounded like something else.
As for what it is and
But
how
also,
I was able
lick?
to accomplish it, I'll keep the answers to
Guys,
myself.
don't make Anima lick my toes! Ew! I don't know where Anima's tongue has
Is this
been.
cliffhanger really necessary?
Quiet, Titan. Continue to enjoy this splendid play, and the truth will naturally reveal itself.
Anima trying to find the quote-unquote bundle of nerves.
I've heard this
Yeah,
legend
that's a safe way of
before.
saying it.
In that case, what do you think of it?
Bad chat, you...
I
Bad chat
think
and
that
Will, you have
this
nasty minds.
So-called alchemy
You know
was a
what?
tenuous analogy
I blame
added to the
chat.
story by future
I'm gonna
generations.
reflect all of the blame
After
from me
all,
and put it on the chat.
You've never heard
Like a
of
good streamer
tradition of
does.
alchemy in your hometown before, have you?
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education,
I don't know what you
never
guys are
even
talking
knew
about.
that anybody was looking into this area of study.
I don't have a dirty mind. Rosaria cleansed my mind this morning. Okay,
we
every
can
single
just
Sunday
treat this
morning when I
tale
say
as a
Rosaria, I get a
fable
clean
told to young
reset.
children.
And then it gets corrupted again and I have to go back.
If so, what moral is it trying to impart to the kids?
No, dude, it's really funny because like sometimes people will come by my stream and expect me to be really quote-unquote innocent.
Sniff, 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 sniff,
Luca!
sniff, 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 sniff.
Yeah, Luca's over here doing this and then is gonna proceed to say, I don't like feet. I like, what are you talking about, Will? You like feet.
Oh? I thought the moral might be
Alright, it's like the
closer to something
equivalent of like Luca stabs someone in the chest, right? And then Luca's like, guys, Will did it! Yeah, basically.
What? At a loss for words?
No.
Why do I always end up joining when your
realized that
feet
we're
are
both
out?
thinking of the
Hey
same
Ronnie, how are you
principle.
doing?
If
Hey guys, how do they look by the way? I got a
life is
pedicure this
priceless,
morning.
then there is
You know, it was actually really
hardly
cute. Like
anything
I
else in
went
this
to see
world that is of
Rosaria
equal
and then we
weight
went on
to
a little
it,
pedicure date
right?
together. We both got our toes done.
Indeed.
Do they
As
look- do
expected
they
of
look
the
good?
wisest scholar in the land.
You flatter me. Why
Yo,
don't
speaking
I
of
ask you a
pedicures,
question as well, as a
what's it
form of
called when
equivalent exchange?
what's it called whenever like you know like when you put your water like in your feet in water and it has like the little minnows that like chew on your feet? Isn't that apparently like not safe? Because I've done that once, but not with my feet. I did it with my
What
hands.
is your question?
And then I like read somewhere that like that could actually like give you like apparently like disease. I don't know about diseases, but apparently it could be bad for you for some reason because of the germs and bacteria from it.
If I imparted
Well, you should
my
do one with
knowledge
piranhas. No.
to you,
Okay, at that point, I'm not gonna have feet. They're just gonna be two little stubs. I'm gonna be like a pirate.
would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel.
What?
Wait, also she's so cute.
What kind of strange question is this? I got it.
I don't know who this is, but she's
Trying to
cute.
get me to tell you whether I like anyone, right?
Let's just leave it at that. That was rude of me.
Yes, I would.
Oh, my shoes are back. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back, guys. Didn't you guys miss this face? I know you did. Everyone say, Will, oh, I wanted to see your face. I didn't want to stare at your feet because looking at your feet is so filthy and weird, and I wouldn't want to do that. Ow! Ow! That's so mean.
Oh.
Death is inevitable. In the days to
Anima
come,
is back. Yeah, okay, yeah,
I'm
cheer for
certain that
Anima.
someone whom I
Okay,
cherish
yeah, that's
deeply
fine.
will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation. After all,
Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming. Oh,
and
God.
the rest
Listen, guys, you wouldn't be cheering for Anima so much if you knew the crimes that Anima committed.
eventually.
Okay, let's just say, alright, you know the Flint, Michigan situation? Let's just say the water is like that because of this guy back here, alright? Or excuse me, this gal back here, alright? Yeah, she's poisoned the water supply.
My time is finally here. However, perhaps because of
No
my
matter
firm
what
belief
Anima does, we will
in the
always
immeasurable
love her.
value of life,
You sure about that? Anything?
I am unable to complete the trial.
The what situation? You guys don't know the Flint, Michigan thing? How like the water in Flint, Michigan has been like contaminated for like, what, 2 decades? Approximately? And it's still bad to this day?
It is a pity that fate is such a cruel mistress.
Anima could eat my firstborn and I would still love her? That's wild.
Interpreting those words.
I'm afraid.
And you know
that the
what?
meaning
I
is
wouldn't put it
clear.
past her.
Between
She very well
my
could.
sister and me, one must pay the price. Our trial can only be completed when the one chosen
You always
sacrifices
say
her
y'all
life.
whenever it's just me that doesn't know something. I don't do that every single time. But okay, in that case, do you guys want me to just specifically call you out? You want me to name drop?
Fortune makes fools of us all.
Anima did eat my firstborn. I thanked her.
My sister is
Insane.
prepared to sacrifice
Yo, what's up,
herself,
Chance's big left nut?
and yet I can't do the same.
I'm scared to ask what that name
How
means.
absurd. My time is almost up, but I'm still afraid to welcome death. What should we do?
But it's okay, Uful. You probably weren't the only one that didn't know.
ultimately
You know,
not
that's why I
able
said
to make
y'all,
up
because
my
I'm sure there's a mysterious second person that also is on the same boat as you.
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us.
Would you believe me
and
if I
lead
said I
this
used to have one of
trial
those
to the
usernames?
end,
Yes.
There is still plenty.
I wouldn't be
of time
surprised
for
if
you
all
to
of you
honor.
had a username like that at one point.
That's right. Don't allow the fog of an uncertain future to cloud your mind.
Trial, prophecy. The topics that they're discussing seem familiar. But these 3 people must not have left their names in the epics. Otherwise, I would have some recollection of this.
Amphorius' history before the Titans were
It's
born.
Cersei's. I love Cersei's.
was
I love
complete
Cersei's too.
chaos.
She's so beautiful.
Is that not
And
strange
majestic.
by itself?
but she's got like twig horns. And you know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of Groot from Marvel Rivals, and I love Groot. Groot's my second main.
I have long held 3 hypotheses about this. However, let's continue watching for now.
Calypso.
Speaking of Marvel Rivals, you guys are never gonna guess what I'm streaming tomorrow night.
And this warrior, I seem to have met him
I'm kidding,
before.
I'm kidding.
Regarding this matter, Nias, are you confident
You better
that
fucking
you
not, I have work.
your
Uh-oh,
trial?
well.
Of course.
Quit your job, easy.
Though, I am worried about what will happen once I've emerged victorious.
Oh yeah, it's the guy who sounds like Kratos. Nice. Don't worry guys, tomorrow night we're just playing quick play. I'm not gonna be playing comp. I'm gonna be real with you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna stream comp again, alright? That was a disaster last time I streamed it. Oh god guys, last time I streamed comp, it was rough.
Looks like you have made up your mind.
Yes, this is the safest course of action.
Pre-stream rivals, duh.
Completely separating courage.
You were too confident. Yeah, I guess.
tenacity,
Oh, it's because the night before
and
I did
reason.
so well in comp. I went from like bronze 2 to like silver. I think either silver 2 or silver 1, in like one night, and I was like, oh my god, I'm doing so good. And then the next night, ooh, yeah, it was not good.
You really know how to make things difficult.
Dude, I can't wait to ban Namor. It's so exciting. Oh yeah, aren't they gonna ban Namor because of that new team up that's like super overpowered? Or something like that?
Young lady, witness my fall and demise. Lady Calypso, you shall host the soul-rending ceremony.
I do not understand.
No, I'm gonna ban him in comp.
Why would you?
You can ban
dare to
characters?
sacrifice yourself for a future that
I didn't know that
won't
you could
get
do
to
that.
Witness.
I haven't gotten high enough rank to be able to do
Because
that, so
this
that's
is
probably why I
our
didn't
destiny.
know.
The power that resides within me is so
In high level
intense that
comp,
I
you can
will
pick
one
characters
day
to
be
ban?
engulfed by it.
What?
Furthermore, a valorous death before glorious return has always been the path I chose to walk. A journey I began long ago. If your sister or Kaos were in my
Diamond
position,
and above, each team
I
picks 2
believe
characters
they
to
would
ban.
make
I
the
did not know
same
that. I've never
choice
been.
as well.
The highest I've been is silver 3. Okay, I have not gotten that high in Marvel Rivals comp. I didn't know that you could ban characters. I honestly had no clue.
I'm not that brave. I don't know
They're
how
like Force Ghosts from
I'm
Star
supposed
Wars.
to face such a serious affair.
They look like they're made out of glass. Like, what if I just tip them over and they shatter?
Despite being Death's chosen one, it seems you still don't know how to face it. Let's chat, young lady.
I sent you a
Perhaps
message
I
on
shouldn't
Discord.
end my
Me?
journey so hastily.
Are you talking about me or someone else?
Since there's still time, I'm not worried about letting fate wait a little longer.
Of course. This warrior is Lord Nias. As the embodiment of Nikodor's divinity,
did these guys not
he
know that?
entrusted his life to us and allowed humankind to end his madness. That means that what I'm currently seeing before my eyes is, in fact...
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are
You
the
guys
true
know what I'm
forms
still
of the
thinking about, and it's the reason why I called it
before
my
they
Twitch
have
notification
attained
today.
that divinity.
I still think about how Anaxagoras now we canonically know that he cuddles with a doll. And it's so funny to me because it's so cute.
If so, the chosen one of
Bro
death
is just a
that he
little cutie
speaks of
pie
is
cuddling with his
actually
doll.
Polixia. Is the previous form of Thanatos? But her appearance...
If this is true, as long as we can find out where she went.
But you know
we'll
what? I
naturally be
completely
able
get
to
an
figure out
Axa,
the
alright?
location.
I still have my childhood plush. I don't cuddle with it, but I do still have it. Guys, no, I don't. I definitely don't. I see you looking at me in doubt. I see those doubtful looks.
But before that, we first need to witness what ultimately happened to Lord Anias.
Alright, let's keep going. Dude, we're switching POVs like after every cutscene at this rate. Okay, let's keep going.
Honor, courage, tenacity, sacrifice.
I want anima plushie so I can grasp it.
And finally,
Do you mean grasp? What does
the only
grasp
thing
mean?
that remains, his reason.
Cheer up, young lady. There is no need to shed
Chat, if
tears
I
over
release
a
an anima
glorious
plushie,
death.
would you guys waterboard it?
All farewells in this world. Our sorrowful Lord Nias.
Bro, I think if I release an anima plushie, alright, we can make a anima burning alive compilation where we just like take we take anima out in the middle of the woods and we make a whole like ritual and we just burn an anima. Sacrifice. Wouldn't that be so fun?
As a
Anima, you would
warrior,
love
I have
that.
witnessed too many bitter deaths, but now all I feel is peace. I did not know until this moment.
Just like the
that
Elmo
mortals
ones?
could live
Yes.
their lives in such a way.
Bitch, I'll burn you alive.
Although only a
Not if
sliver
I
of
do
your
it to you
soul remains,
first.
you remain so optimistic.
On that topic, if you do not have one of those long body pillows,
Or
how do you
maybe
sleep? I mean,
truth
I know a lot of people
is
use body pillows.
That you
There's nothing
aren't
wrong with
able
that.
to feel sorrow anymore.
Funny story, actually. I use body pillows to dampen the sound in my voice booth. So in my voiceover booth, I have like 10 body pillows filled with insulation to dampen my sound in my booth. So I have 10 body pillows, but they're not really body
I am
pillows.
just enjoying what remains of my life to the fullest.
Ash, I'm not gonna lie to you, that long Reddit link is scary, but I'll click it. I'm gonna very reluctantly click it. Oh. Okay. I can't stop saying grisp it. Hey, grisps you— What is a grisp? How does one grisp someone? I still don't get it. You showed me the image and I still don't get it.
Enjoying?
Indeed. Along this journey that we've taken together, not only have I changed the world, I myself have also changed
Wrapping
in
your
the
legs
process.
around them, snuggling them is heavenly. I know for
And
me,
now
like,
I have
I don't
reached the
sleep with
journey's
body
end.
pillows, but sometimes
When I
I'll
look back
like
and
put
see
my
the
arm
grand
over a
epic
second
that I've
pillow
personally
sometimes because it's more
How
comfortable.
could I not revel in
And you know
that
what?
fact?
I don't know why people make that a weird thing. Like people are like, you sleep with a second pillow. A lot of people do that. It's like, it literally is physically more comfortable to do that sometimes.
But when you depart the mortal realm, won't all of your accomplishments be reduced to nothing?
But you know, for me, I don't usually snuggle with a pillow.
Separation
I'm
and
out here
death are two
snuggling with Madam
sides of the
Ping,
same
the love of
coin.
my life. That is 100% real.
Reconciling this.
Look, I'll even put her on the mic right now. Hey,
Nothing
babe,
comes
come
before
over here. I wanna show chat that you're real.
Hello, darlings. It is me, Madam Ping, and I am very real, and I love souleaterwill for the entirety of my life, for the rest of my immortal existence.
Thanks, babe.
The
I appreciate
first
it.
time I returned
Yeah, see, she's
from the
real.
battlefield, I felt extremely hollow. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me.
Marge?
So I
Marge!
returned to the city alone. The citizens
think you
held
have
a
Marge
banquet for me
confused
that
for
was
this.
Far from pleasant. I felt as
I sleep
though
with a
I was
blanket between
still
my legs. Is
on
that
the
weird? No.
battlefield, and the person
Why would
who
that
had
be weird?
returned was nothing but an empty shell.
I don't
We
really
all
think
know
it
she
was
isn't
late into the
really
night by
lonely
the
fuck.
time the
Yes, she
banquet
is. You just heard
My
her.
head still reeling. I returned alone to the barracks. On the way back, I encountered
So back to the
someone.
topic, to the souleaterwill body pillow. What do you mean back to the topic? We never brought up a Soul Eater Will body pillow. That was never on the table. You're the first one to bring it up. Aren't Adepti long life mystical beings not immortal though? Madame Ping is immortal in my heart, so she was right.
It was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the side of the road. Although I tripped over him and fell, I wasn't angry in the slightest. And maybe because I saw myself in him,
Madame Ping
I inexplicably
exist.
asked him a
Yes,
question.
she does. She's existed for the past, how long has she been out? 4 years. Okay?
Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of stray dogs?
Madame Ping has been my wife for 4 long years.
To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
How does someone who is currently experiencing death, dying and living, afford the same
Aren't
amount of
Adepti
bliss?
long life mystical be? Oh, wait, I already read that. I'm an idiot.
Now please go away and don't block my
She's fictional,
starlight.
Will? Yeah, bold of you to assume that I'm not. No, actually, chat, I'm real. I'm real, but so is Madame Ping. So, guys, look, if I'm real, why can't Madame Ping be real?
That's exactly what life is, and death is, but a scale to measure how valuable the journey was. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because
So you
all
like it old and
things
wrinkly.
eventually
No,
fade
wait!
to dust.
Wait! Madame Ping is the one exception, you know, everyone always like comes up with this agenda that like, Soul Eater Will likes gilfs, Soul Eater Will likes grandmas, and I don't. But Madame Ping, okay, listen, the first time I laid my eyes upon her beauty, okay, I just knew that she was a sweet, enchanting woman. And am I wrong? Okay, when I first laid my eyes upon Madame Ping, I was like, I just know in her prime that she was a baddie. I just knew that, like, during her prime, she was a bad bitch. And then, what is it, a year or 2 later, they show her younger design when she was young, and I was like, hallelujah! And I was like so hyped because she was so hot. So I was right. I was right all along, and everyone called me crazy. Everyone was like, Will, why would you say that about Madame Ping, this old NPC? And I was like, guys, trust me, she was a baddie. And then she was! And I was like, I knew it! Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
The embodiment of strife, telling me about the majesty
Alright?
of the world.
Y'all would have been saying the same thing. Okay, how many of you guys simped for Xian Yun? How many of you guys enjoy Cloud Retainer? Okay, if I said that shit about Cloud Retainer when Cloud Retainer was first out back in 2020, you guys would have been calling me crazy too. You guys would have been like, Will, what the fuck, Cloud Retainer? That's like isn't she old and isn't she a bird? Like, do you like birds, Will? But now you guys are stroking your shit to Xian Yun, okay? So, alright? I was just ahead of my time with Madame Ping, and watch her be playable next year in the next Lantern Rite when they make her a 5-star. No, the first 6-star, and then everyone's simping for her.
Indeed. I believe that when the fated moment eventually arrives, you will be able to understand my words. It is time for
I
me
think
to
that
knock
I'm
on
just
death's
based,
door.
and you guys are scared to admit it.
I will set up a long table at the end of the road and humbly await your arrival.
Yo, what's up, Lee?
When
Or is
moment
your name
finally
Lee?
comes,
I see
us drink
L33,
and
and I just
be
assume it's Lee, but I don't know. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
I knew this day would eventually come.
Yeah, my name is Lee. Okay, I was right. I was scared I wasn't right for a second. Will I give you 3 flowers of friendship? Do you accept? I do accept. Thank you for the flowers, beep boop.
Ready?
One more.
I'm here.
Delicious. Thank you. Good dinner. Good dinner.
What? This?
Very, very scrumptious and nutritious.
This is quite interesting indeed.
Is this?
Did you just eat the
Alexia's
flowers?
sister?
Was I not supposed to?
Is it me?
Was I not supposed to?
No.
It's time for us to fulfill our promises.
All right, chat, quickly run down right now. What's going on in the story quest right now? What's currently unfolding? Tell me, because you guys were paying attention, right? You ate my gift? Was I not supposed to? I thought it was an edible gift. I thought it was food. I thought you wanted me to eat it.
What are you afraid of?
That I won't be able to do it.
Aw, she's scared of failure. Polisha, don't be scared of failure. Take it from a boy, failure. Take it from a boy, failure. You don't need to be scared of failure.
You shall live.
Cause you're only gonna do it again.
The dead will sprout again from the remains and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold in the prophecy,
Luca out of his cage. Let's look at it.
our
Wait, no,
vows,
no, no,
once it
no!
ends, we must face our fated
Don't do
moment
it!
head-on.
Worst mistake of my life.
Even if it was prophesized, do we have no say in the matter? It's so unfair.
Sorry if you guys hear me drinking my
Why are
drink.
we the only ones who are forced into mutual destruction? Let me do it, sister. Let me be death's sacrifice.
So like basically what's happening right now
I was
is...
never long for this world anyway.
Pretty sure it's Castris who's looking at a moment that she doesn't remember, and one of them has to sacrifice himself. I think you're right. I think you are right. That is a good assumption, or a good observation.
You're wrong, Polixia.
Because that's clearly Castris.
I don't think that my life was wasted.
Trist?
Just the opposite.
Is that Trist with an E?
When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey I took, I discovered that flowers had long since bloomed along the path I walked.
Making ramen, so I'm doing the lurk thing right now. Are you gonna share? Can I have a bite? Can I have a slurp of your ramen?
Sea of flowers, one that is more
Is it spicy
beautiful
ramen?
than the promised land at the end of the world.
I like spicy ramen.
Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life.
Okay, but what brand of ramen is
Even
it?
though
Is
I
it
was
cup
fated
noodle?
for sacrifice,
Is it bulldog?
none
Is
of
it
the
shin
things
ramen?
that I've experienced will
What
dissipate.
kind of ramen you cooking with, huh?
Instead, they'll forever live on as memories inside your head. Will they not?
No, make your own food. You know what? Fair enough.
How could my memories of you
I don't want to be a food stealer. I don't want to steal your food. Now, Anima, on the other hand, all right, she's not even gonna ask. She's just gonna slurp up your food when you're not looking. Okay.
What exactly
Trust me, she does it to me every day.
are we?
It's Castris' past incarnation, and Forius is living in a loop of history, basically. I think Anoxa explained it earlier. Okay.
I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how we're shaped by others, or even by this world, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is why I will always, always be by your side.
Well, it's pretty clear that that's not gonna happen.
We're twins, after all.
Twins! Oh shit, that's her sister. Oh shit, they're sisses. They're cis. No, not cis like the skin cis, like they're cis
All
sisters.
right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my heart and light the flame of death.
Heart? Light? These seems like terms from the hit video game franchise Kingdom Hearts. I don't know, guys, I'm kidding. Please don't throw souls at me. I'm sorry. I won't bring up Kingdom Hearts ever again. I'm sorry, please. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. I don't wanna hurt you guys. I don't want you guys to hurt me, but I don't want to hurt you guys by giving you Kingdom Hearts brain rot.
Would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
For real, who even likes Kingdom Hearts?
Shut the
Say
fuck
that
up
again?
about
Ow!
Kingdom Hearts.
In the days to come, I am certain that someone whom I cherish deeply.
Don't you dare ever speak about Kingdom Hearts in that way ever again.
If such a mighty power really existed,
I will smite the almighty, alright?
even now, my answer remains the same.
Well, you do not look intimidating
This is
with the
why,
toggle down.
sister,
What do you mean?
I promise you.
I look so scary right there.
Prophesized new world. I shall plant the first bud on your behalf. Go now. Return to the ocean
Whoa.
god's treasured pearl.
Holy shit, is she in the Underdark?
Hometown. I shall open wide the entrance to the Netherrealm and grant you a second life.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong toggle. I accidentally pressed this
Beings on
one.
Earth shall respond to my call.
Wait, did
and
I not
lead you
even
to
press the right
sacred
one?
Daylight.
Yeah, that one just makes me darker. This one zooms me in and makes me darker.
Look back on the land of the dead.
I still don't know my toggles that well, guys, okay? I've only been streaming with this model for like 2 weeks. Leave me alone.
Prophecy. March toward your new life. As for the price of our equivalent exchange, let me be the one.
Guys, what
to
would you
pay
do
it.
if it was midnight and you looked outside of your window after you wake up because you thought you heard a noise outside your window, like a knocking noise, and then whenever you look outside your window, you see this?
We've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being.
What would you do?
So I was unable to completely fuse their soul into my own body. However, being able to glean all this from
2
them
weeks.
is exciting enough.
Anima has always been there?
I'm certain of this now.
Anima has not always
Before the
been
titans
here.
that we are well acquainted with were born.
That's just not
a
true.
group of
Anima
heroes
bit me like,
roamed the land.
what, 3 weeks ago?
These heroes followed a prophecy.
Anima's been attached to
and
my
took
person
possession of
for
divine authorities
about 3 weeks
one
now.
by one, until they eventually
She's a
became the
parasite I
pantheon
can't get rid
the
of.
New world. Just like the flame chase journey of today.
Here before Anoxus says, I will become the
Amphorius'
god of this new world.
is cyclical in nature.
Oh. So wait, okay, this is what Vesper was talking about, how Anoxus saying that the history is a cycle.
What a startling revelation. This means that the demigods.
I have big ass fucking
who
windows, so
bear the
literally
core
scream, grab
flames
Anima, and throw
will
you off
also
my
become
second story
the new
bedroom.
titans
You
at
see,
the
where you
world's
went wrong
end.
is grabbing Anima, okay? You do not want to grab Anima. That's like worse than touching Castorus.
I believe that this is the truth behind the Era Nova, as mentioned in the prophecy.
Supernova!
This is utterly unbelievable. Besides, those twins in the past, even if they really are
His cycle like he's
Thanatos,
ovulating.
their
What?
whereabouts are still unknown even today.
What do you
Are
mean?
their whereabouts truly unknown? Didn't Polixia mention
What do you mean
that seaside
Anoxa's
town,
ovulating?
the birthplace of alchemy and the tale of the dragon? In our world, there exists a city which perfectly matches that description. Styxia.
But the people there worship Fagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos. I have also never been to that place, as in the time of Idonia, it had long
Makes sense
turned
as to
into
why he's so
underwater ruins.
moody. Oh my god.
Take this.
Turns out Anox is so moody because he's on his period.
This is
Insane.
The new Sporist masterpiece. The Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, Anoxa's
It was
not
made
nearly
by
as sassy as Dr.
transmuting
Ratio.
all of
You
the
guys were
sage's
right.
wisdom
Anoxa's just
into a
because you know last stream I was
entity
like, oh, like Anoxa's like
with their
mean, kind of
flesh
like Dr.
and
Ratio.
blood
Nah,
as
Anox
its
is more
foundation.
like he's just really serious. He's very serious. I wouldn't say he's like mean. He's sarcastic sometimes and a little sassy, but I don't think he's on the level of Dr. Ratio.
Remember? I've mentioned before that the art of alchemy is all about conversion, tempering, and ascension. This process also applies to the pursuit of truth. Regardless of how unbelievable this sounds, the truths of the world.
Yo, Noxa, can I use alchemy to shut your fucking pie hole? Alright, you keep yapping.
Think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown, allowing you to reform the door to the Nether Realm and discover Thanatos' fate.
You still look as confident in your victory as
Noxa,
ever.
he really
But
likes the
what
sound
if
of his
your
own voice. He really just
conjecture
likes
is
to talk and
wrong?
talk and talk. You know, that's coming from me. Someone who likes to talk a lot.
Simple. I shall merely admit to the entire world that my experiment was a failure.
Yeah. Noxa, I think the only way I can get you to stop at this point is to fill your pie hole, alright? Wait! No! Oh, I could not have worded that any worse. Oh god, no.
Into the hearts of the masses.
I meant like I was gonna fill it. No, God, I shouldn't explain it. It's gonna make it worse.
Words, Castoris.
I'm gonna shut him up.
About to begin.
I'm gonna shut him up. Alright, you know the tape thing that happens to me, I'm gonna do that to him. Okay?
I'm willing to try one more time.
That's all I meant.
While we converse, his life is also slowly slipping away. But before I leave, I have another question.
You can shut him up personally. I'm gonna fill him up. Yeah, I'm gonna fill him up with so much divine knowledge.
That was the world imprinted in Kefali's soul.
No, Anox is already filled up with knowledge. No, maybe Anoxa can fill me up with knowledge. Because he's probably smarter than me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, I'm smart about certain things though. Like, you know, he's smart about like history and alchemy. And, you know, he knows a lot about the gods. I know a lot about Kingdom Hearts lore. You think that would be useful? You want to know about the Kingdom Hearts lore, Noxa? Oh, I also know a lot about oh wait, what's another topic I know a lot about? I could teach you how to code. You know, because I went to college for that. I could do that.
If we are to prove its existence,
Anoxa Titus Chrysos heir.
Final step. Go. Do not disappoint me.
I understand.
Dang, Anima did not want to say your. Even Anima was like, nope, I'm not saying that. Anima agrees that that's too far.
Child of humanity.
Anima was like, nope.
Don't get antsy. I still remember the question you posed to
Bro
me.
again with the Kingdom Hearts. Shut
As a
up.
scholar,
Wait, what?
I do not wish to offer
She
up
said it, she was just
conclusions.
delayed.
Let's discuss this
Anima,
topic
you
again.
asshole. I thought you were on my side. I thought you were on my side, Anima. That's fucked up.
Was that stone transmuted from your heart? If so,
Right when I think Anima's never on my side. Never.
No longer an option for you.
Rebirth.
Why not?
Rebirth.
When I was a child,
Like-
I lost someone dear to me.
Birth by
When I was
Sleep?
a teenager,
Like the video game Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep? Where they mention the theme of rebirth throughout the entire game? Rebirth? Like that? Okay, I'm sorry,
I also lost my
please.
soul in the process.
I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. I'm scared of chat. I know what chat is capable of, but I'm scared. No, wait, actually, guys, that's a mistake. I can't show vulnerability. I can't show weakness to chat. Alright, that gives chat the upper hand, and then chat thinks that they can do whatever they want. No, guys, I need to stand tall and present my authority.
Now I'm merely forsaking my
I'm not scared of
body.
you, chat.
What's the big deal?
I have no reason to be scared of chat. I hold all the power here.
Why are you always finding ways to die? Isn't it good to be alive?
Anoxa just replies, no.
This is but a necessary sacrifice on my path to transform into the purest of them all.
Can someone who's dead even claim to be the purest of them all? Furthermore, if your hypothesis is proven correct,
How about you hold these nuts?
does it
Yeah,
not
maybe
just
I will.
confirm that the
Right
myths
before I
are
rip
true?
them off.
And thereby invalidate all your theories?
No, it's just the opposite.
And then feed them to
If my
Anima, because Anima's a
hypothesis
big
is
fan of
correct,
nuts.
It means that I can actually
Especially
ascend
almonds.
to godhood.
She really likes almonds.
And reshape this absurd world that you all have created.
Dude, Anoxa's giving, we live in a society.
That's a lot to take in at once.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Lady Aglaya, please,
Yo,
let me
artist,
explain.
thank you for the follow. Hi, I came from TikTok. Welcome. Thanks for deciding to switch platforms.
You know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Kindness desire to gain the power to control that core flame
I'm gonna stop
in the
drinking from
approaching
this
Citizens Assembly.
drink. It's just melted ice now.
Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with
Professor
Kindness.
Anaxa.
They want to suspend the trial once Thanatos' core flame is reclaimed, hoping thus to eradicate death from this
You know,
world.
I feel like it makes
If they're
sense why
successful,
Luca and a
then
lot
the
of people who are
flame-chased journey
fans
will
of
cease,
Sunday like
and
Anaxa.
Alchema can
I feel like
enjoy
Sunday and
everlasting
Anaxa
peace.
are like, they're obviously different characters with different motivations. But I don't know. I feel like they're built with the same material. You know what I mean? Different characters, but built from the same material.
But I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be
Sunday
eradicated.
and Anaxa feel
Even with Lord Mighty on the
connected
front
somehow,
line,
you
and the
know?
Black Tide not posing an immediate risk, the danger nevertheless remains.
And no, it's not because they are both breedable, okay?
Honestly,
I just want to make that clear.
It's difficult for me to assess the pros and
Because
cons
I know that
in
you
this
guys think
decision.
that. I'm not saying I think that.
But
I know you guys
someone
do.
must bring the core flame before we can begin negotiations over it.
See, Anaxa is an atheist, while Sunday is an overly religious person. Or overly
cannot let this chance
religious
slip
pigeon.
by. Besides,
I mean, I don't know if it's that
someone
Anaxa
has
is
to
an
make this
atheist.
trip to
I
bring
just
back
think
Mr.
Anaxa
Soul.
despises the gods.
Well said.
Despises
You
the
already
I mean
had
the
every
idea
reason
of.
to seek an audience with Thanatos. It's that great
I mean, he kind of. It
performer
sounds like
who
he
has
kind of wants to be a
weaponized your
god, though.
wishes
I don't know.
and placed us in this difficult situation.
I don't completely know.
A world without death. Do you desire that too?
So an atheist? Oh, an atheist is someone who doesn't
Anima
believe.
here. Just to let you all know I'm going to sleep to go Plapkia. I'll break in my dreams. Hate me, Gus, you ain't me. That Cainrian is about to be carrying my children. Good night, smile.
Lord Mighty showed me that without
Good
taking
night.
the first step, all talk of what follows is moot.
I'm scared. I mean, have fun gooning in your dreams, I guess. Casterus. Unsure of what to say, but offers a smile. Have mercy, Aglaya. Stay your threads.
I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Cass. And I am glad to have heard your true thoughts. Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Though it is now an island surrounded by the river of Soul's torrents, it's not hard to see its former splendor.
Ooh, thank you for the posture check. I was high-key shrimping. Hold
Go.
on.
I will not stand in your way.
Let me get
As
my
for
my
you,
spine straightener.
You are
Let me
someone who
grab
has
it really
cheated
fast.
death.
All right, here we go.
I believe you have more than enough reason to meet with Castrus and meet the god of death himself.
That hurt,
Castrus.
but it was worth it.
I too look forward to your journey. I wonder what kinds of new interpretations your completed story will bring to the Flame Chase journey.
Thank you, Lady Aglaya.
Did you just shove a whole bag of jelly
hate
beans?
to put a damper on this heartwarming moment.
No, that was Friday.
If Styxia is now an island surrounded by
I don't
the
do that on
river of
Sundays.
Soul's torrents, then how do we find a way in? Lady Treby is probably...
The answer is quite simple. In the myths, Zagreus once made the domain of the dead their treasure vault. That is to say, they could enter and leave the nether realm as they pleased. And if they could do that, then it follows that the demigod who inherited their divinity must be capable of the same.
You guys think that Steve is in the nether realm?
I'll see you
guys,
at
what if we went to the
Memorial
nether
Palace
realm
at
and then
action
all of
hour
a
tomorrow.
sudden, out of the
Cypher shall be
blue,
your guide to finding that
on a
ancient
flying
city.
ghast, we see Jack Black and he goes, "I am Steve." And then he jumps off and he goes, "Coming in hot." Nameless recollection. The servant tells of the mystery within the myths, and a scholar seeks to answer a forbidden puzzle. Ooh, I like forbidden puzzles. The forbidden puzzle.
Hey, friend! Is the debate finally over? Did you win?
Whoa. Uh-oh. Chat, am I tweaking? No! I think I'm tweaking. Why? Oh god, alright, hold on, chat. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix this, hold on. I don't know why my model randomly does this sometimes. It's so weird. Well, to be fair, my game is also lagging a little bit. That's annoying, hold on. I blame V-Bridger. I don't know if that's who I should be blaming, but it's who I'm gonna blame. So let's try it. Who ate my frames again? Harp. I told you not to eat my frames. Let me try this. Hold on. Because yeah, it's still doing it. Oh, I didn't even disconnect the right thing. I'm stupid. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna try restarting the app, see if that helps. Excuse me, chat. I'm going through some tech difficulties right now. Don't mind me. Normal VTuber activities. Nothing to see here. Okay, well, at least I now know that it wasn't it's not my phone app. I think it's VTube Studio. I'm gonna try restarting VTube Studio. You know, can't have a full stream without scuff, am I right, chat? Can't have a full stream without some scuff. Interestingly enough, chat, I don't think this is my V-Bridger that's acting up. My V-Bridger looks normal. I think it's my VTube Studio. Which is interesting. It seems to be VTube Studio that's having the issues. Give me a second. Yep. It's not a true VTuber stream if there isn't some tech difficulties. I don't really know what causes it. I think it's something to do with like maybe too many processes going on at once. Guys, I'm scared to go live with Marvel Rivals tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, I have a feeling my computer is going to like sound like an airplane engine, you know? Okay, I restarted VTube Studio. Just gotta reconnect V-Bridger. Okay, wait. Actually, wait, no, I think I was wrong. I don't think it is VTube Studio. I think it is V-Bridger. I think I was actually right. I'm so sorry, chat. Sorry for those of you who are just now coming in. Having a small technical difficulty. I'm gonna fix it right now, though. Try restarting the app. Thank you for bearing with me, chat. I love you. But not in a weird way, of course. Okay, let's see if restarting the app helps. I La 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 lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Oh no, I got that song in my head. Listen, I partially blame my roommate. Okay, he saw the Minecraft movie earlier today and he started singing it, and I can't help it. Okay, I tried restarting. I tried restarting the application. Let's see if that helped. Is it still fucking doing it? Why? Why is it still doing it? What the hell, man? Even restarting it did not help. Okay, here's what makes this weird. I haven't had a time on stream yet where like restarting everything like didn't work. Like, dude, I genuinely restarted everything and it's still doing it. Isn't that just frustrating, chat? You know, what I would do is I might need to get out of Star Rail. I might need to close out of Star Rail, cause yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I tried restarting VTube Studio. It was still doing it. I tried restarting VBridger. I feel like it's a VBridger problem. I don't think it's a VTube Studio problem. Well, you know what I'm noticing happening as well is my phone keeps disconnecting and connecting to the tracking, which is interesting that it's doing that. I don't know why. I almost need to contact a tech support. I wish I could like contact the tech support, like, why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Let's see. All right, I think what I'm just gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to restart at a Star Rail. I hope it doesn't take me too far back. Maybe the Wi-Fi? It could be. Wait, what? No, I don't want to close out of OBS. Oh god, I almost closed out of OBS. That would have been bad. Okay, let's see if... Okay, yeah. Closing out of Star Rail fixed it. Dog, you went to college, aren't you? The tech support? I did, but I'm not specialized in these softwares. Okay, so interesting thing, chat. Yeah, closing out. Oh, wait. Aren't I supposed to have my jacket? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think I am, though. But yeah, closing out of Star Rail fixed it. I wonder if Star Rail must have somehow been interfering with my my connection. I don't know why, but it seemed to be the case. Anyway, all right, let's try restarting. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that scuff. I don't know. Ever since I've had this model, I've had moments like that where like my tracking will just suddenly like stop working for a second. But we fixed it. It's all good. Just had to do a little reset. No, the jacket was off. I don't lie. I think you said 2 lies in one sentence too. That's crazy. No, you had jacket. I thought so. I thought I did. Okay, guys, imagine it takes me all the way back.
Hey, friend.
Okay, it did it.
Is the debate finally over? Did you win?
Dude, it's so weird that Mem is speaking English. Why aren't you Mem? I mean, I guess it would have been annoying somewhat if Mem was memming nonstop, but I liked her memming. It was so funny. We're tied with the Council of Elders. The old hags. The Council of Elders. Ha! Don't you mean the Supreme Court? Sorry, too political. My bad.
Oh, that means victory is around the corner. Well, moving on. I was hard at work even while you were at the debate.
Oh, you're mad at me? I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry.
I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Let's see. I still have only 32 books to go.
You can do it in one sitting. Just read really, really fast. That's what I would do. So, guys, give me 1 second. Sorry, I just had to fix something. Okay.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic news.
Guys, do you think that I could do a what's it called? Frog blink?
Especially if you're
Where I like blink
intelligent
with
as
one
them.
eye and then the other. I don't know if it would work. I think it would look stupid. No, that was with both. Am I doing it? I can't tell because I'm closing my eyes. I don't think I did that right.
I
feel like it just looked like I was
burden
winking.
has finally been lifted off my shoulders.
I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm trying though. I tried my best. By the way, what's up, baby?
All of a sudden.
Will you ever do an ASMR? Check my voice acting channel.
You're right.
My YouTube channel.
Then I'll go back to
I also have an ASMR redeem too. Dude, Mem would me. No way she's meing right now. Guys, whenever I hear me, you know what I'm still thinking about how Anaxa sleeps. I'm just imagining like Anaxa holding a doll while like sucking on his thumb, curled up in a ball underneath like a mountain of blankets. He's got like a pillow behind him, and he's wearing like the most like, you know, like the like generic like pajamas that like people put on characters and stuff, like the fucking the Scrooge pajamas. Yeah, that's how I imagine Anaxa sleeps. Or alternatively, okay, this is gonna sound really weird. How am I gonna word this in a way that's not weird?
Cass?
I don't think there is.
What a surprise.
I'm just imagining like Anaxa sleeping like butt booty naked with just his booty hanging out of the side of the bed. Okay, no, I couldn't word that in a way that wasn't funny. But dude, okay, how do I describe this? I saw an image one time of like Naruto, like with this completely butt booty naked, and everybody was like making memes of it. Never mind, I can't describe this in a way that sounds at all justifiably non-weird.
I just wanted to speak to Lady Trian for a bit before I set off. No matter how
I just imagine
breathtakingly beautiful
Anaxa
Styxia
sleeping
was,
quietly on his side, like no noise out of him at all. Like a concerning, like yeah, he's like basically dead.
There is no
Dead
telling
sleep.
what we'll encounter there.
I remember that. Okay, you know what? I'm surprised you know what I'm talking about. You know, look, you probably sent me that image before. You're probably the one who sent me that.
I
originally
don't want to have any regrets.
Has anyone told you that your eyes are sparkling today?
Oh, that was so sweet. Could it be me? My chat never says things like that to me.
Is that a figure of speech?
In the past, when you did smile once in a while,
It's never Will.
all of us could
You look
see
so
that
you look
your
so
heart
adorable
remained
today. It's
troubled,
always
even
Will.
as you smiled.
You haunt my nightmares. Will, you look like you would be in Weezer.
You know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie.
I found it again. How did you find it so fast? Is it in your camera roll or something? I'm obviously not able to show it on stream because duh. Your model is sparkling today. Thank you.
I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding.
I covered myself in glitter before stream, just to make it look like that I'm sparkling.
You hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went through, apart from Maggie. But we know it must have been filled with pain and hardships, as it is the fate every Chrysosaur is destined to live out.
Guys, what if I covered Castorus in plastic wrap? Would that work?
We are just happy for you that the core flame you're meant to inherit has finally surfaced.
The snoot? No way. Beep boop booped me?
Isn't it a little too soon to say that?
But you already know where tomorrow is, don't you? There's no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all and leave no regrets. We have always
Since
believed
gloves don't
that your
dampen her power,
embrace
no.
is just
Okay,
as
what if we put
warm as
multiple
everyone
layers of
else's?
plastic wrap? Like we wrap her in plastic several times over, and we can keep testing it to see if it works, and we'll use like, I don't know, some random guy that nobody loves or cares about. Just some random fucker that no one likes. Scott from Honkai Star Rail. You guys know that guy. We'll use him as a test, as a test unit.
Because we embrace
Yeah,
others to comfort them.
I'm dwindling him down to a unit.
You're
That's
the
all he is to me.
Chrysos heir we
A
know.
unit of
Thank
testing.
you, Lady Treby.
Can I boob the anima? You can try. I can't promise that anima's not gonna bite your finger off though. I mean, just look at Anima. She is staring you down. She wants to chomp your fingers off.
This feeling... It's hard to put into words. I suddenly found myself with so many wishes. So much I want to accomplish before setting off.
Then go do it, Cass.
I tagged you in it.
Trian was
I need to be
actually
careful not to
working on a
accidentally show it on
surprise gift
stream.
for you. It's a pity she didn't get to finish it.
No way,
But
Luca.
now Trinan and I are working on it. And we'll make sure to give it to
Yeah,
you.
that's how Anoxa sleeps.
So,
I can't show it on
you
stream.
when
I'm
you
sorry, it's
return
too,
from Styxia.
it's too inappropriate. I can't.
travels.
I'll get banned.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, I just want to know how you found it so fast. How did you find that image? And how did you know what I was talking about? That's insane. Is Anima scared of cucumbers perchance? No.
It's me.
Why would Anima be scared of cucumbers? That's so specific. Is there someone scared of cucumbers? Who is scared of cucumbers? Sleep is a luxury when you're at my age.
I'm glad to see you're as full of life as ever.
Or as Kalis would
I'm
say,
here because
sleep
of
is for the
private
weak.
matters, actually. If it isn't too much to ask,
Cats are scared of
I'd
cucumbers?
really like it if
Wait,
you could
really?
come along with me to
I didn't know
retrieve
that. Why? Is there a reason why? I typed up Naruto butt booty naked and it came up. That's insane. That's an insane thing to Google, by the way. Yeah, I see a cucumber and I jump. You jump away from it, right? You're like, you're not jumping on it. I listen, it's Luca, guys. I gotta ask. I gotta make sure. Wow, I feel sleepy all of a sudden.
Is your soul...
Oh no! No, wait, that's so mean. That's so mean to make her think that I'm dying. Well, I mean, aren't I already technically dead or something? Casterus, don't act like you don't know I'm already dead. I bounce on it. Luca, no! 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 That's messed up. No wonder you're the way you are. On April Fool's, Honkai Star Rail posted Cypher jumping away from cucumbers. Dude, I didn't know that cats were so scared of cucumbers. That's so funny though. Or how do they feel about zucchini? Is it the same with zucchini? Are they also scared of zucchini?
Huh? But I can still sense your soul here.
Guys, imagine the team up of me and Casterus, okay? Casterus can, like, basically dissipate souls, and I can eat them. It would make a deadly duo.
Sorry. I didn't realize it was a joke. It isn't a long way from here. Shall we?
I thought she was gonna get mad at me, I'm not gonna lie. If I get really close to her. Guys, wow, she's lying. She's not actually deadly by the touch. Look at this. Liar. Liar, liar. Pants on fire.
Can dispel the black tide.
I can't believe that she would have lied to us like that.
The streets are packed.
I want to vote. Tell me how I can vote.
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kefali rune. Select the Council of Elders in your heart.
Chat.
And pray silently until the shard registers your choice. Then toss it into the Dolium.
Oh, is it happening again? Oh. Hold on, chat. Be patient with me. Why? I feel like it's Star Rail too. Wait, no, Star Rail. Hold on. I mean, the only thing I know how to do to fix it is to restart Star Rail, but okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know what it is. It wasn't doing this in the last stream though, was it, chat? I could be wrong. Something about Star Rail. I don't know what it is. Something is interfering with my connection sometimes. And I don't know what it is. Both your YouTuber and Star Rail are dying of frames. Yeah, it seems. Well, it seems the only way for me to fix my VTuber tweaking is to like exit out of Star Rail. I don't know what's causing it. Yo, what's up, Riku? Guys, now that I have, you know, we have Riku, right? I need to find a mod named Sora, and I need to find a mod named Kairi. Because then I can say that I have 3 mods named Sora, Riku, and Kairi. Anyone know any Sora? Okay, Sora would be pretty easy to find. There's a lot of Soras out there, but I don't know about Kairi. Kairi would be harder.
I want to vote. Tell me how I can vote.
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kefali rune. Select the Council of Elders in your heart. And pray silently until the shard registers your choice. Then toss it into the Dolium.
That sounds like a scam.
The Council of Elders? More like the Council of Buffoons?
Got him.
The Black Tide took my hometown long ago! Who are they kidding with bringing back Eracrysia? It's all a sham to create their own Eracrysia in Akama!
Excuse me.
The Titans are just. So long as we
have a
do not
Kai, that's pretty
overstep
good.
our bounds again,
True.
we will not
We do have a
incur
Kai.
divine wrath.
We do have a Kai, that's close enough.
Oh, please. The time when these deranged titans should have vacated their spot to the demigods is long
We also have a mod
overdue.
named Ray, don't we?
You'll see soon enough, you
So
old
Kai
bogey.
Ray? Hmm?
And I pray that Talantan smack some sense into you with their scales. We shall see how this turns out.
That was quite a spectacle.
Just another peaceful day, no Kima.
I suppose peaceful is technically correct if no actual violence happened. To this
We're
day,
doing them. If we add 2 mods
find it
together,
almost unreal
do
that
we?
Akama is
Yeah,
the
it's
only place
I believe
illuminated by light
Rain.
in
I
its
think they go by
crumbling
Ray.
ruins of
At
Amphorius.
least that's their display name.
And its people are even holding votes to reconcile differing opinions.
Yo, Celine, thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys? What are you guys up to? What are you guys playing? I hope you guys are doing well. What were you guys doing? Welcome, guys. My name is souleaterwill. I'm a Twitch and TikTok VTuber, voice actor, and impressionist, and a gacha slave. As you can see, I'm playing Star Rail right now.
The people there were
Yo,
devotees
talking.
of
Thank you so much for the
Thanatos,
follow.
and were well
Doing
known
great.
for
Glad to
their
hear
unique
it.
burial
Oh, by the way,
rites
quick
and
spoiler warning.
traditions.
I am currently in the middle of the Star Rail 3.2 quest. So if you guys want to avoid spoilers for the new Star Rail quest that released, what, was it earlier? Last week, I believe? Yes. Just keep in mind that I am playing it right now. Life is Strange Double Exposure. Oh, how is Double Exposure? I hope Life is Strange Double Exposure is fun. I do eventually want to play Double Exposure. I've only played, I've played all of the Life is Strange games except for True Colors and Double Exposure. I do want to play it eventually. I hope you're enjoying it though.
I played a major role in.
Because of the curse on you? True
Yes.
Colors is amazing. I've heard good
You
things.
now know me as the Mortician.
Some
of
people say
Akama.
that it's one of the best Life is Strange games, other than like the original.
But back in those days, I was Idonia's Maiden of War.
Idonia's Maiden of War.
I was trudging across
It's like
the
a goddess of
frosty
war
plains
almost.
on my own when the Idonians found me. They saw the curse in me as a blessing from Thanatos, and believed that my hands could correct the Eracrisia's mistake and lead them to meet the great god of death.
Dude, why do I feel like the inside of this bathhouse would smell like the inside of a Great Wolf Lodge?
They provided me shelter, but in return,
Anyway, I'm gonna go crash. Have a great stream. Yo, thank you, Celine. Thank you once again for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night.
I was expected to grant merciful deaths to war captives, prisoners bound for execution, and heroes alike.
Isn't that just an executioner? Oh yeah, that's right. If we remember from her animation, they forced... Okay, because we know Caster's backstory. We literally saw it in the animation. She was forced to execute people. Y'all remember that? When she was a wee lass?
Yes. No matter how kind or cruel the means, nothing can change.
And she's not
the
even
essence
French,
of
she's
death.
Greek. Well, hey, okay, the Greeks were also a fan of executions, okay? Remember who did it first?
Taking away someone's life is
The French
never
borrowed
worthy of
executions from
religious
Greece,
worship.
bro, and the Romans. The Greeks and the Romans loved execution. Especially the Romans, dude. Whew, the amount of crucifixions that they did was staggering.
I can't do it. Their voices, they pierce my ears. The pleading, the thanks.
Ah, I know that feeling, child.
Is this a
I
flashback?
was once as lost as you are now. But you must respect those.
Bro, this looks like that other girl. I forgot her name. Kaled or something? Or Kate? What was it?
Yourself as the holy maiden
Canis?
granting humans glory and liberation.
What you're asking me to do is no better than the task of an executioner. And yet you want me to respect myself. No matter the titles, I am still taking away human lives.
This won't be the first time that Edonia's fanatical nether warriors have faced death. On the contrary, recruits new to the battlefield often run away from their first fight.
Placing a hand on someone, I feel like there's worse ways to die. Maybe, possibly.
Death is the mightiest and gravest power in this world. The fact that you can wield it means you are deserving of respect.
Wait, if she can kill people by touching them, that means that she can't play patty cake with anybody. She can't do patty cake, bakers. Man, they can't do that. That's messed up. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Urania? How was your stream? What were you guys up to? What were you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. What's up, guys? My name is souleaterwill. Wow, yeah, double raid. We got raided like 5 minutes ago, so that's really funny timing. But yeah, my name is souleaterwill, Twitch and TikTok VTuber, voice actor, and impressionist, and a gacha slave. I've been playing Honkai Star Rail 3.2 recently, so if you guys are avoiding spoilers, by the way, for the new quest, just a fair warning that we're a pretty good portion in. I don't think we're almost done with it, but we are fairly a good portion in, I would say. I'm the knower. I don't know what that means, but that's scary. But hey, I appreciate the raid though. Oh, you're the knower because you know I see. I think I see what you're saying now. You knew that I got raided. So you're like, you know what? Let's double raid this boy right here. I knew to raid. Yeah, that's what I thought. At first I was like, I don't know what that means, but now I get it. But hey, I appreciate the raid though. I saw that it said that you were playing Balatro. How was that? How was Balatro? I like Balatro a lot. I haven't played it on stream, but I do have it on my phone. I played it a lot like back in December because I was on a trip and I was like, man, I need a game to play when I'm bored. I ended up downloading it and yeah, it took over my Honestly, dude, every single moment in my trip where I wasn't doing something, I was playing Balatro. Stressful but fun. Yeah, Balatro can get really stressful, especially in the later rounds, especially when the antes get really high. But yeah, Balatro is really fun. I should stream it sometime. I don't have it on PC, but I could probably get it on PC. I don't know if it's one of those things where you have to buy it on multiple platforms. You probably do, but Urania sees all. Urania is all-knowing, omnipotent. Hey, I appreciate the raid, and this goes for the people who raided and the raiders as well. If you guys want to stick around and hang out, feel free. We're just vibing, going through this quest. Not gonna lie, here's the thing about gacha game streams, guys. 90% of the time, these are just chatting streams with me playing a game in the background. I do try to pay attention to the story though, especially like really important parts, but yeah, we're just vibing, we're just chatting while we're playing through this quest. If you guys want to hang out, feel free, but if you guys need a dip, I don't know how long your streams were. I totally understand as well, but I appreciate the raids. I'll have to check out your guys' profiles as well.
Then let me tell
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
A story. In Idonia, the great swords
Star Rail Subway Surfers, exactly.
Are called Draconian, in memory of Drakon.
To be honest, this story is so fucking good. I think the best quest in Emphoria so far.
The sword has
I'm not gonna give my full opinion until we're at the end.
If the sword is swung down swiftly and accurately, the holes would make no sound.
I'm the sleeper. I hope you have a lovely stream. Hey, I bet. Thank you so much, Urania, for the raid. Have a good sleep. Urania is the knower and the sleeper. Deadly combo.
But should the executioner have any
Guys, if Urania is the knower and the sleeper, then what does that make me?
Piercing whistle. On that cue, the screams of the executed are sure to follow.
Chat, what would you consider I would be? Or, you know, I want to have a title. That sounds cool. That sounds fun.
Skills every day in preparation of future executions. Every swing of their blade must be more resolute than the last for failing to do so.
Yapper and the Gooner.
Pain for the dying, as well as pain for themselves.
That is so foul.
No.
Chat, you are foul.
I can never get used to this.
Chat, you are the inside of a Burger King's bathroom. You are foul.
I am not telling you to get used to it. I'm asking you to consider the source of the dead's suffering and use that knowledge to fortify your future touches with more.
You guys are more gooners than me anyway.
Go, walk with the dead and love them as you love life.
When you think about it, Casterus is like Hades.
No longer hear those noises.
Casterus is like Hades, but with boobs. A gentle touch. Wait, so I can decide to kill this man or not? I mean, honestly, dude, I feel like there's worse ways to die. Like, if I could die by getting touched by Casterus, there's so much worse ways to go. I mean, I would give her a bit. Honestly though, like, I wouldn't want her to just like touch me. I don't want to give her a big fat hug, you know? I don't want to give her a hug. An embrace.
No!
Why is bro reacting so much, dude? You're just dying. Like, chill out. Chill, dude. It's not that serious. I'm just imagining like the guys turning into like the what's it called? The little grandma from SpongeBob who's like, chocolate. That's what they turn into. Why is he whimpering? I mean, he's on the brink of death. I imagine that's normal.
May you gain some insights through his sacrifice.
If you kept saying no, it would ask the question multiple times. Eventually, it would just be okay. So there wasn't even really an option there then. Like there was, but there wasn't.
This is just the beginning of your life as the Maiden of War.
You executioner!
Oh, okay. Executioner, you're saying that like it's a bad thing. I think that's a badass title. Is this what it's like to be Luca, chat?
Holy maiden.
Go.
Once there was an ugly barnacle. She was so ugly that everyone died.
Do it then.
Oh, hold on, let me kill this thing first. Whoever the fuck this is. Bro, why did it sound like a fart? Beginning of it sounded like a big loud toot. Oh yeah, I get to use Castor. Oh my god, Castorus. That's insane.
May death protect us.
Dude, she's so broken. I need her. Oh my god.
Do it then. Executioner.
Guys, if I had to describe Castorus's gameplay in one word, it would be because of the dragon. Yeah. This guy's like, do it, pussy, you won't. And then I touch his balls.
Curse you to live in
my balls! My balls! Grant me release.
Okay, she wants the sweet release of death.
When will this ever end?
You when Castorus touches me and then I turn into the Ash baby.
Come. Fulfill your duty.
Oh, she wants to die too.
What are you trying to do with me?
I have aged.
Oh no!
The time
No, my
has
model's
come
being
for
weird
me to
again.
heed the summons of Thanatos.
Chat. Why does it
and
keep
journey
doing this?
To their domain. The final resting place of every Idonian.
Well, guys, you know what I have to do? I don't know why it keeps doing this, guys. This is so weird. Yeah, guys, Castorus's aura is affecting my model. Oh. Bruh, okay, wait, okay, it's fixed. Whew. Castorus's aura is too strong. Guys, what if I just like suddenly faded away and I never came back? No, guys, I think that I could handle Castorus. I can take her. I could take Castorus. I could handle her touch. Alright, if I could handle Anima's bite to my throat, I can handle Castorus's single fingertip, okay? It would be easy. Dude, Castorus can be my executioner. Castorus can eliminate people, and then I'll eat their souls. I'll deal the true finishing blow.
Fulfill your duty.
What are you trying to do with me?
But that's good to know, cause okay, my if I got Castorus, I have. Wait, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Who's Cass? C-A-S? Is that Kalos? Are you talking about Trailblazer? Hold on, I might just be completely blanking out. Who's Cass? Oh! I'm stupid. Cass is Casters. I wasn't thinking Casters. I thought it was someone else. Okay, Ignore me. Okay, Cass is Casters, and then who else? Tribby, I don't have Tribby. RMC. So that's Remembrance MC. So yeah, Remembrance MC and Luocha. Hey, good thing I got Luocha from the free claim. Tribby is replaceable with Run May. Oh, so I could use Run May?
The summons of Thanatos and journey to their domain.
Chat, observe as I turn into a Charmander. I did the Charmander frown.
The final resting place of every Idonian.
You're not that old yet. You still have many, many years ahead of you.
No. I'm already dead. For I have come to fear my declining health.
Oh, was that Charmander?
And impending death.
I read that in your voice.
Castorus. Will you give me one last chance to charge towards fear?
Guys, if I had the ability to kill people with a singular touch.
I am no coward.
Dude, I mean, honestly, you would be cooked. Like, if you had the ability to kill people with a touch, dude, I think you would just get assassinated. Let's be real. Like, if I suddenly got the power to kill anyone that I touched, dude, the FBI would just snipe my ass immediately. I genuinely think that would happen. I don't think that they would, like, try to capture you and, like, put you in prison. I think you would just be dead. Someone would try to assassinate you.
Child, it was I.
That being said,
from the frosty plains,
if I had the ability to kill anyone with a single touch,
in motion. It was also I, chief executioner
Soul Eater will meet and
Idonia,
greet.
who forced the heavy
You know what I mean?
duty of
No, I'm
executing
kidding. I wouldn't do
others
that to you guys. This is messed up.
onto you.
Isn't that the crusty guy from My Hero Academia? Shigaraki?
I've always known.
Yeah, Willie, I'd touch you. Yo, can someone screenshot that and add that to the Google Doc?
And even anger about my faith.
Guys, Lucas said that he would touch me. That's a little bit weird.
I never had a choice.
I'm gonna tell a trusted parent or guardian.
Indeed. We essentially abducted you.
Bro, what?
Yet you can end any sinful life with just a touch of your fingers. Shouldn't
Actually,
it be
guys, I don't think that I should say what I would do
to
if I had the power to kill people with a touch. I might get put on a watch list if I said that.
I'll never do that. It doesn't
Do you
matter
want to
how
talk about the
lightly the
lethal
Idonians take
the
death,
what
or
now?
how readily they accept it. I simply can't.
Oh yeah,
do
are you
it.
talking about whenever I died in Lethal Company and then you went all like,
I knew I was right about you.
What?
You did that, by the way.
I've taught you and cared for you as my own daughter all this time because of this.
If you jork it with the death touch, will your
that's been with you
peanut?
since your birth. I know no one else in the world would understand.
No, it would just contaminate
the
it.
weight of life and death.
And then you'll have a deadly
more than
Pinar.
you do. In the eyes of an Idonian.
Nah, man, you
death
played into it
is
too.
the end
Hey,
of life.
that isn't okay.
A destination.
Like I said, Luca, the other night, that's mutually assured destruction. Okay, you can bring it up, but you're also equally as guilty as me.
But learn how to face it. You can only live your life to the fullest after understanding this principle.
Free bottom surgery?
And when you do, even
Maybe
if
when I touch my
you
Pinar and it falls
eventually
off.
leave Idonia's protection, even if you must carry the curse forever, you can live with your head held high, like everyone else.
No. How can I?
Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all that I know. Show me.
You should end her with a slap.
Are a fitting
Slap her.
maiden.
Slap her in the titties.
That you possess the resolve
If you touch your testiculars, do you become infertile? Well, I guess we'll never know.
Come now. It's time.
I don't think so. I mean, you know, if you touched your balls and you had the ability of Casterus, it wouldn't do anything because P is stored in the balls, so P can't die. That would make sense.
Did you possess the resolve?
Well, rest in peace this guy, I guess. Dude, Casterus is actually insane. What the hell even was that?
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Wilt here. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It takes your fall. How familiar.
Dude, it's so interesting to look at.
As you wish.
You know, I feel like Casterus is so OP that, like, in most cases, you could probably just put her on any team and just.
This was the last time I followed her command. I gently touched the elderly woman before me. The executioner who had seen too much death.
Guys, as fucked up as it is, I feel like Casterus's ability has so much potential for memes.
A gasp for air, a wistful look in her eyes, and a barely perceptible tremor in her fingertips.
Goodbye, May.
Elder
Have a good
Amunet,
day.
the person who tried to teach me about death, ultimately vanished like dew in the morning mist. She spent her life embodying the beliefs
Guys,
of
what
the
would you do
Idonians,
if you were on a
and when
plane,
death finally
right?
came,
You were on a
she
really long
embraced
plane
it
ride, like a
exactly as their
12-hour plane
doctrine had
ride,
taught.
and you're at the window
have
seat,
nothing
right? You're at
but
the window
respect
seat,
for her.
and you randomly
erected
chose
a
it, so you don't
cenotaph
know
in
who's
her
gonna sit
honor in the
beside you on the
marshes outside
airplane.
Idonia's
And so
city
you sit down
walls
in your
with the
window
others
seat
I
and
had
you look
laid to
over to your
rest.
right, and you're like, oh look, it's the person who's gonna sit next to me.
I set out once
It's
more
Casterus.
in search of Thanatos.
Casterus is sitting next to you
was a
on the
long,
airplane, and you're at the window
journey.
seat, and she's in the middle
I
seat.
heard so many discussions about death.
Meaning,
along the way.
you're on a
Life finds meaning in
12-hour
death.
airplane
The
ride.
world improves
You
because
can't
there is
piss
an end.
because you probably would have to touch
It seems the
Casterus.
most terrible darkness in this world.
What would you do?
Everyone talks about
You know what?
its
Scratch it. Let's
heavy
make it an
weight.
even longer plane ride.
Some
It's an
resist it.
18-hour plane
Some
ride.
worship it.
18-hour
And some
plane
even
ride.
revere it.
And you're in the window
How did
seat,
it
and
dissipate time
Casterus is
become
right
the
next to you in the
deepest
middle seat.
fear
What
of
do you do?
humankind? And why do they haunt my dreams?
And if you touch her on
Continued
accident,
my
you're dead.
travels to seek an answer.
Give her a big
Initially,
fat kiss and
I
then
was
die?
running away.
Hey, I
Then
mean, if that's how you
I
want to go.
started searching for it. And now, at the end, I just want to know if my touch, if my embrace can do more than taking things
Ask
away.
if she could move when it's time. I'm sure she'd understand.
make
Yeah,
anything?
she's nice. You're right. She
Can I
probably
leave
would.
anything behind?
I don't want to die. Please,
Oh, whoa.
I can use this. Let me go. I don't want
Are we
to die,
getting...
please.
Is this the animation?
Like this. Just let me go. I need to...
Wait, this is so weird. I've never seen it to where they put a 2D animated cutscene in a story quest before. I've never seen this. I've never seen this.
I hate these icy hands.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Dude, this is legit the trailer. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike this. I'm glad they're doing this. I'm glad they're doing this because I think, you know, it's unfortunate like when some people like don't watch the animations or like the animations are exclusively like on social media. It's probably, I think it's good to have the cutscenes in the game, personally. I like that actually. I actually like that. I wish they did this from the beginning, not gonna lie. I mean, I'll watch it again. I'm fine with watching it again. Whoa! Extremely animated deer.
End its suffering.
High detail animated deer. But that's cool that you can skip it. But I'm not going to. I mean, unless you guys really want me to. That's how Bambi's dad died. When will you go bald? I'm not gonna go bald! Unless Anima rips my wig off. Well, not my wig. I don't have a wig. I don't wear wigs. I will not wear wigs. This hair is 100% natural. But yeah, okay, yeah, Castorus is asleep while you're on the airplane, and you have to, the only way you can wake her up is if you touch her. Or you could yell in her face, but then she might like panic and like punch you in the face, and then you're dead.
Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
This is just like Midsommar. Dude, I'm pretty sure I made that same joke when I watched the trailer for the first time. I mean, that's cute that they're doing that, but it would be so scary, because like, what if you tripped? Guys, what's another scenario I could do? What's another scenario where you would have to be in really like close proximity with Castorus? The only one I could think of is an airplane. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go. Dude, I want a musical number. We need a Castorus musical number, like Elsa. Sardine tin. Yeah, guys. Don't you hate that situation where you get put into a sardine tin with other individuals? Man, that sucks. Honkai Star Rail musical win. Honestly, that would go hard. Dude, imagine if there was someone who had the power to like bring someone back to life.
Castorus.
Who would win in a fight? If Castorus got in a fight with someone whose ability was to like bring people back to life,
Them have gone.
how would that work? They would cancel each other out.
Summon. Crossing into their domain.
Oh yeah, also how old is Castorus at this point? Isn't she like really old?
Must go to.
Because she doesn't really die, right?
Just, I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and
Yeah, she's
again.
immortal, I figured.
It must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace.
Because that's the same
them
kid that she was holding
before
sticks
they
with as a
go.
kid.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold. But Big Sister Castorus, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So
Bro, couldn't you just give her like a quick hug and then run away, or whenever you touch her, you're just doomed? Like, there's no going back. Is it like the cheese touch? Like, if you touch it, you're just hexed, you're screwed? If you touch it, you're infected. say this was a really well done animation. This is one of the better animated cutscenes. And I'm sorry to those of you who are big Mavwika fans, but I will stand by this. This is so much better than the Mavwika animation. This had so much more emotion to it, at least in my opinion. And it also is just better animated too. Like the animation was better.
Can hands like these really be warm?
Oh yeah, I don't know why this part makes me laugh, even though it's not really funny. It's just it's funny, but for the wrong reasons. It's because my humor's broken. Okay, my humor's just fucked up. Ignore me.
On the day that Oryx's trial ended, you must have
When
had
you have to
many
lock
questions.
in after your phone doesn't recognize your Face ID.
I felt just as confused. Why,
Why is it
as
staring
someone
at
from beyond
us?
The sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius' fate?
Why is it staring at us like we didn't do it? Yeah, like it's staring at us like it's our fault.
I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do. Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove, and it was obvious that nothing had happened. When an almost unattainable hope finally welled up in my heart. When I thought that perhaps
You
my
know,
touch would
Castorus
no
looks a
longer
lot
bring
like a
sorrow.
Fate character. Which makes sense, because Fate's gonna be collabing with Starro later this year,
It
right?
wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for my hands to take. Nothing. And did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I don't understand this reality, just that I'm unwilling to accept it. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and death. I am resigned to eternal despair.
Nope.
Anything I wish to hold on to, death
That's
will
wrong,
inevitably
Castorus.
wrest from my grasp. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. Until Oryx laid bare the
I'll wear a
cruel
latex
truth
suit.
before us.
We can be together. I'll wear a latex suit. And then you can never hurt me. It'll cover my entire body. I will just be a latex man.
Perhaps I might have one last chance.
Hear me out, chat. We
Long
just
ago,
cover
Tree read
ourselves in a
prophecy to
latex
me.
suit. And we give her a
At the
big
end
hug.
of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I found no surprise in it, for her words sounded not like a foretelling, but a perfect reflection of my past.
Guys, can I just say this? You would not want to be close to Castorus anyway, because imagine if she sneezed. If she sneezed, everyone in the vicinity is dead.
Embraces in this world are born of reunions. Yet, my touch speaks only of farewells. In that moment, I had
One
no
sneeze
doubt
and
that
it's
this
over.
destiny would weave itself through the entirety of my life. And yet, things have taken a turn for the better. Now that I can finally have an audience with Thanatos, perhaps I can.
Hello chat, how am I
rewrite
doing
the
progress
meaning
wise?
of
Let me
that
guess, I
faded
bet you I
prophecy.
can't beat it tonight. I told you guys that if we get to around 12:30 to 1 AM and we're not even close, I might just...
to give it my
This
all.
might have to be a 3-parter, it might have
For
to
your
be.
sake, and for my own.
I was trying to avoid that, but I mean, if it's what it has to happen, it's what has to happen, right? Should I pretend I didn't hear any of that? Or I take it to my grave?
I'm sorry. I probably
Oh
said
wait,
too
no,
much.
no. I'm so glad she
I
opened
hope I
up
didn't
to
make
me.
you uncomfortable.
Castorus, I'll give you an air kiss. I'll blow you a kiss, like, no, and then blow it over.
Let's put that aside for the moment.
Dude, if Castorus blew you a kiss, it would like get on your cheek and then it would like leave a burn mark.
I specially prepared for you. I made it myself, like the trinket I gave Lady Trianne. I want to leave something for everyone, if possible. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one. I want to make full use of every moment I have before we depart, so that I don't have any regrets.
Is it a brooch with my face on it?
No, it isn't. You'll know when you see it. Look, it's right there. Huh?
Nothing.
Where did it go?
Someone stole it.
What's going on?
I hope the gift wasn't expensive. Did you get into trouble with some phantom thieves? Phantom thieves! You'll never see it coming.
I am not some corrupt grown-up.
I did an assessment on old people, so great Peepaw will you tell me stories about your childhood in the Stone Age?
The coin of
See,
Zagreus.
back in our day, we didn't have iPhones. We actually played outside in our free time, and we played with sticks, and we would build tree forts, and we would play with bugs. We wouldn't play with a screen.
No doubt about it. This is her favorite symbol.
Oh. Is this Cypher?
Cypher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief who's left legendary tales all over Amphorius. So many years have passed.
What did dinosaurs taste like, Grandpa? Probably chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
Crass manner. Let's just do as the slate says and look for Lady Cypher.
Princess Homebody. Phantom Thief Cypher. Yeah, she wishes she was a Phantom Thief. Kitty Phantom Thief. Oh, and it's a kitty too. Of course it's a cat. Yeah, kitties love to steal things. Isn't that right, Anima? Dude, it's bad. Anima steals everything of mine. She is such a little thief, dude. So it makes sense. Oh, Willie, I feel like you'll like Cypher. Wait, why? I don't know anything about her. Other than that she's a cat and apparently a phantom thief.
It's right there.
Oh, yep.
There seems to be a new show that's...
We must pursue her.
Cypher, I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna grab you by the tail and swing you around at a very fast velocity. Even faster than the speed of when I put Anima on my tail and shake her around. Okay. It's the right one.
She's incorrigible. Follow me.
Oh, did I pick the wrong one? I might have. Wait, did she? Or I don't know. I don't know if I picked the right one or not. I guess I did. I don't know.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Alright, guys, you know what to do. Get out the cucumbers. Oh, yep. It was the wrong one. I picked the wrong one because of course I did.
Exactly the kind of thing.
And that means it's the left one.
This is how it should. We must pursue her.
Son of a bitch. Yep. Chat, this is how we... Wait, what did I just do? Huh? Yeah, everyone pull out your cucumber. Pull out a cucumber, guys. We're gonna scare Cypher with it. It's probably not a smart thing to say out loud to a Twitch chat, to say to pull out your cucumbers. I feel like that can be taken the wrong way. That's not Cypher.
Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji.
Guys, stop, you're scaring Anima.
Emoji. Cucumber 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 emoji.
Okay, Anima, we get it.
Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji.
Anima!
Cucumber emoji. Cucumber emoji.
Anima!
Cucumber emoji. 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 Cucumber emoji.
Anima, you can stop now. Thank you.
Please give it back to me. Stop hiding among the people and letting the wind carry your voice.
Now, since I know it's a gift, that
Is
just
Anima
means I need to
clawing you
knock
or
the
something?
door. The children of the wind
No, but it
never
wouldn't be
sleep
the
for
first
lonely
time if she was. I got a lot of claw marks on my back.
Your offer is tempting enough to steal the wind. What say you?
Name your price. I'll give you however much you want.
If you don't want the money, I'll gladly take it off your hands.
I'm sorry. Bargaining is really not my forte.
No, I'm sorry, Casters.
No wonder they call you Princess Homebody. Why don't you two come over to my place? It'll make a better venue for proper business discussions. You can find where I live through the winds I've sown. Right.
Piece of cake. I can do that even if I can only
I mean, at least it
sense your
isn't the
soul.
couch. Then again, that is my job.
Alright, I'll see you there.
You know, I'm gonna make an electric cage just for Fluffy, Anima, and Cypher. I feel like Cypher deserves to be in that cage too.
Deposit before we reach an agreement, right? Now, come this way.
Who else wants to be thrown into the electric cage? Dew of divine blood.
She's incorrigible. Follow me.
Listen, dude. I'm allergic to pussy, alright? So I gotta throw all of them. I gotta throw all the pussies into the electric cage. I gotta keep them far away from me, you know? Damn, Cypher has played too much Persona 5. She's a bit of a super fan. Excuse me, chat. I'm sorry. That was very rude of me. Do you guys forgive me? I'm not gonna do it again. That's not what it sounded like. What the fuck is that? I don't know, but I'm not gonna interact with it. No pussies, I knew it. Guys, I told you I'm allergic to cats. Yo, what's up, Mr. Giyu and Fei Shao? How are you doing? Who the fuck is that? Serena? Like Serena Gomez? Oh wait, that's Selena, my bad. Wait, this isn't even related to my current quest. Why am I chasing her around? Anyway. How do I get up there?
It's about time you do some exercise.
That's another quest. I know, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. But I don't, am I stupid? Chat, am I dumb? How do I get up there?
It's about time you
I think I'm stupid. Hold on, is there a teleport? I might be dumb. Oh wait, this way, I think. No? Oh, chest though. Hi, chest. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's easy to get up there, probably. Wait, hidden passage. Can you say Uwu? Send some roses and I'll consider. I'm not doing it for free. Alright, if you want some Uwus, you're gonna have to pay up.
Seek, and you will find.
Oh, forgot what this does. Oh yeah. Fine, or no, that's mighty.
Don't sneak up on me from behind, outsider.
Sorry, man. I just really wanted to give you some back shots. I really wanted to. I'm sorry. Yeah. What even is this? Why is Mighty here? Is this even? I don't even think this is related to the quest, is it? Oh, it's a crystal shard. I mean, I'll take it. Anyways, I don't even think this is where I'm supposed to be.
Here we are. Over here! Over here! No, not that way! This way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me.
People give him roses.
So
Why do you want to hear me
relax, you two.
ooh so bad?
No need to get
I've
your
done it
hackles
before.
up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow.
Get out the cucumbers. Get out the cucumbers right now. Ew, what kind of quirk?
Whoa, that upset? Calm down. I'm just putting on a show with the meowing. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style.
Are you saying that people a millennium ago were furries? Well, you know what? I think that we've regressed as a society, okay? Why don't we embrace cat girls?
Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
I mean, I feel like if anything, that's the future. All right? The future is cat boys and cat girls. Tell me I'm wrong.
Give me the jewelry piece first, or everything's off the table.
The gift is a piece of
The
jewelry.
materials are nothing to wow at, but the workmanship is superb as always. You're still skilled as ever.
I bet you those ears aren't even
after all
real.
this
I bet you I
time.
could rip them off.
And you've put a lot of heart into this one.
She's not a real cat. I don't believe it.
Mind your own business.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Relax. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. I'm inviting you two here for 3 things.
Alright guys, here's how we outsmart Cypher. We're gonna get out a ball of yarn and we're gonna throw it at her. It'll distract her, or better yet, we can use a laser pointer.
1. The
And she'll chase
seamstress
it.
found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look for the Death Titan.
Guys, listen,
2.
Cypher is nothing, alright? You think she's devious?
The
She doesn't
Council
hold
of
a
Elders
candle
also found
to
me.
Anima.
And wants me to make sure the core flame of Thanatos ends up in their hands.
Anima is so much more devious than Cypher. Look at you having your finger in both pies.
And last but not least, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those things. Don't go look for the Death Titan. The end.
And what if I do?
Well, this is some high quality stuff.
Don't tell her that it's my crystallized tears.
And this room is full of it. How much are these worth, Did you get all this through that Aranova gift?
Guys, I'm calling it. Cypher's a scalper. She's definitely a scalper. I'm calling it.
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster. Don't liken the flame chase work to your shady dealings.
Wow. I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, spill.
Her nails are so
Why are you
pretty.
giving me so much money?
I want to eat them.
Payment.
They look like French
For doing
fries.
work. You're worth this much.
Did you forget my stance to all this? I thought I made myself very clear.
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy, and from your destiny. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have never approached the demigod of trickery for running away.
How many cat girls have been in Hoyo games now? I'm trying to think of them all. Let me see if I can name them. There's Diona, Kirara, Cypher. Who else is a cat girl? Is there one in ZZZ? I don't think so. If there's one in Honkai Impact 3rd, I'm not gonna know. I don't play Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, Kirara, Cypher, Diona. Because if you listen to Honkai Impact 3rd, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna know the Impact 3rd characters. There's a cat boy. If we count Seth. Seth is a cat boy, right? But I don't. Is that all? Am I forgetting someone?
But I need you right now. So don't turn me down.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. I'm not hearing any
And how many dog boys do we have in comparison? And dog girls even. Do we even have any? We don't have any bitches, do we? Yo, Hoyo versus got bitches, but no bitches. Because I don't think there's not any female dogs, is there? I know there's dog boys. We have Goro, Lycaon. Well, Lycaon's a wolf, you know, which I guess counts. Yeah, Goro, Lycaon. What other dog boys or dog girls? No, low-key, I feel like dog girls, like, are kind of underrated. I feel like we don't see enough dog girls. We see so many dog boys, but we don't see a lot of dog girls. Am I the only one who feels that way, or am I just not paying enough attention? That one furry in the Sons of Caledon, the new one. Who? I don't know. Seth? Well, Seth's a cat boy, right? Am I
Give
wrong?
me a reason why you're bowing your noble head to me.
We lost Trian.
Forced mommy forced mommy voice.
The divine power of
Dude, I
passages
hate
is
that
running
comment.
out.
I mean, it's kind of
I
funny
need
sometimes.
another demigod to escort
I've been seeing that
Castus
comment so much on
and help
posts
her
recently.
fulfill her
People
lifelong
commenting like,
wish.
Forced mommy voice.
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Castres to her death. And you want me to die with her.
This is Castoras's own request. I have never seen her so determined.
She brought this up herself? You're not pulling my leg.
do you guys want to hear my forced
She's
mommy voice?
also made up her mind to leave her confused past behind. As will you, Cypher.
Son, you better not be playing that fucking Gooner game again. You better be doing your homework and getting your grades up, or else I'm gonna whip your ass.
Castres remains pure as driven snow.
How was my
She can always turn back before
forced
the
mommy
end,
voice?
You know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll
Don't
remember
make me get the
countless martyred
sandal.
Chrysos heirs. Maybe she'll remember you. With your one foot in the grave.
Don't do the fucking
I'm
dishes!
as optimistic as you about what she'll want to do.
Yo, chat. All right, you heard my forced mommy
Why don't I
voice.
take this room of
Now,
treasures as a security
let's swap the
deposit?
roles here.
And we make a bet.
Who wants to hear my forced daddy voice? All right, you guys ready for me to sound like a daddy? Let me show you. And all right, that was my forced daddy voice impression. Thank you guys. How was it?
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now,
How would you
if I
rate my
lose,
daddy voice?
I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit to you, plus giving you another room full of treasures. How
What
does
even
that
was
sound?
that? What do you mean?
You sound
Did you not hear it?
like you have all
You
the
need me to do it again?
confidence in
Hold on,
the
I'll do my forced daddy voice one more time. Yep, there you go.
In that case, let's make a pact with those conditions. I hope you're prepared to lose it all.
Guys, the joke is
In
that
conclusion,
there's no dad.
I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that room to you. And you can split it between yourselves, however you want.
The shiny sound effect
What
in
do
the
you think?
background.
Tempting, right?
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I wait, Luca, I thought that you were just playing into it too. Did you actually not get the joke? That's funny. By the way, new Maki fan, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I'm almost dead. What use do I have for money?
I decline. If we don't find the Death Titan, his soul will...
Oh?
I can't go into the details, but we have to go to Styxia.
Chat, is there such thing as being a professional dog boy?
I really don't get how.
Kind of like, you know, being, what's his name? Dennis from Chainsaw Man, how he's like a professional dog boy. Can I be a professional dog boy? Like, can I just be someone's dog boy and then get like a full, like, 401k plan, a yearly salary, health insurance?
Princess, homebuddy. You keep talking about
hear my
needing
Force
to
Daddy
find
voice
Thanatos, about
cracks
getting rid
about
of your
the divorce.
curse, and you don't care about
I shouldn't laugh. I
anything
shouldn't
else.
laugh. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't.
But
oh, that's bad. That's so bad.
did
I
you
should.
ever
No, no,
live
no, no,
for
no,
your
no.
own pleasure?
No, I shouldn't laugh at that.
Even for just one day.
Listen, guys,
What are
I am
you
a child of
trying to
divorce.
say?
I'm allowed to laugh at that.
I'm
Okay.
saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaia didn't take you in just so you can die for her.
Guys, I feel like me being a child of divorce led me down a pipeline of becoming a VTuber. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but I feel like that should be studied.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices.
Wait, dog boys get paid? Do they get
Isn't
time
that
and a
why
half?
you're always running away from Lady Aglaia?
Dude, that's what I want to know. Because if these dog boys are getting paid, bro, I'm not getting paid to be Kafka's lapdog. I can tell you that much.
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. It's not like I was gonna honor that bet anyway. But listen to me.
Okay, but chat,
Styxia
just saying, alright,
is
not to
no
kink shame,
tourist
but just to
destination.
kink shame a little bit.
Sure.
I
The
cannot
treasures
believe
buried
that some
in there
people
are 10.
actually walk out in
No.
public with a leash.
50
I mean,
times
to each
richer than
their
Aglaya's
own,
vault.
you know, to each their own.
Yet, I've never been there. And I never plan to.
That's crazy.
Because even a demigod can't be sure they can walk out of that place alive.
My parents disowned me before I'm a
And now
femboy
I'm
VTuber to
supposed
disappoint
to
them more.
escort you
Yeah,
to
let's make our
Styxia.
relationship with our parents worse.
Pay up.
Oh, bitch, I do that. Well, Luca, that doesn't surprise me. You need to be kept on a leash. I used to work at a pet store and oh no. Imagine like buying a leash and it's like, oh, like what size do you want for the collar? And they're like, and they like start measuring their neck.
Her payment was in gold and precious stones, which only covers the living passenger. You need to pay me as a member of the dead.
Listen, in private, it's fine, right? Like, I'm not gonna kink shame people if they do that shit in private. But it's when it's in public, when I'm like, that's when I'm gonna be judgmental.
I don't like this. However,
I know for me, like, I'm not judgmental of really most things as long as it's kept behind closed doors.
I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good at doing business as
Stuff
Lady
in public,
Aglaia,
though.
I still have some savings.
Manager's office was right next to the dog tag maker, and I was on my break, and me and my manager heard too much. Oh no.
I can give them all to you.
Then how are you going to live the rest of your life?
Then I'll give you 90. No, 80%.
Well, don't mind if I do.
80% of Castrus's savings.
Guys,
and a bottle of dew
why
of
is
divine
it?
blood.
And I feel like the answer is probably pretty obvious. Why is it that we deplore Dory? Like, I would say like a good majority of us do not like Dory and hate Dory. But we really like Cypher. What do you guys think the reason for that is?
Okay. I didn't know you hold grudges. Gray Mystery.
Gray Mystery. I don't know if I like that title.
Here! Catch.
Gray Mystery, that sounds like a Mountain Dew flavor.
A minor change in plans, though. Don't go to the bath tomorrow. Come look for me at Akama's city gates instead.
A stereotyping, maybe? You mean in like the design of Dory?
Why are you changing the meeting place?
Oh, nothing really. Just a bit scared of the seamstress's frosty face. I wouldn't stay a second longer in Akama if it were up to me.
Sounds like an Airhead flavor. Wait, that's so accurate. Yeah.
Why don't I give you guys a lift back?
Irene Castrus, what are we?
Long run.
Wait, how are we gonna get wed? Because, you know, normally whenever you get wed to someone, you gotta kiss them. How are we gonna kiss Castrus? Indirect kiss? Oh, well, you are not finishing this tonight. Really? How far am I? Is this gonna have to be a 3-parter? Damn, that's crazy. Okay, Luca, telling me that I was halfway. Gray Mystery. These formal addresses at the start of the letters are such hassle, and you've already read these useless Phantom Thief letters. No, I actually didn't. I like barely skimmed through them. P.S. Yes, I'm the one who tucked you in. I can't believe that Cypher tucked me in. That's insane. I'd say this is halfway. I'm halfway right now? I see. I see. I mean, I will say, like, we did get pretty distracted in the last stream. Like, I would say our pace in the last stream was pretty slow overall because we kept getting distracted a lot. Whoa. Really, I'm genuinely sorry. Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You would know if I was mad. Because I would be getting the paddle right now if I was mad. No, guys, I'm kidding. There is no paddle. Don't read into that too much. But yeah, that's okay. I doubt we're gonna finish this tonight then. Because the most I'm willing to go tonight is like to 1 AM, which would be a 4-hour stream. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna finish this tonight if we can't beat this within the next hour and a half. Damn, man. I'll have to figure out what day next week to finish this then, because I wasn't planning on streaming this tomorrow night or Tuesday night. I'll have to probably beat it Thursday night. At least that's my current thought. Also, I wonder why this part isn't voiced. Wait, I'm not dumb, am I? Is this even the main quest? It is, right? I don't know, whenever something's not voiced, I get sus. When something's not voiced, it makes me sus. Is this not the main quest? Shit. What did I get myself into? What is this then? It's not. Bruh, what did I get myself into? I walked in the area of the quest. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna skip through this. If it's not voiced and it's not part of the main quest, I don't care what it. I don't care. Also, oh my god, this guy's name is Socrates. They're like, how can we make his name Socrates but not Socrates? Yeah, if this isn't the main quest, I'm just gonna skip all of it. I'm gonna skip all of it. No, thank you. Yeah, it's just some random side mission. Okay, I didn't mean to get involved in that. I wanted to just meet Cypher. There we go.
Bright and sunny. Just the weather for farewells.
You're here.
Just the three of us.
Totally. The trio team is the best set up to
I got a
reach the
Kingdom Hearts
finals.
post on my timeline. Yay!
No need. I already told her. She's fine with it.
So when are you gonna start playing them? Huh?
You sure know how to put me in a spot, Casterus.
Ooh, you wanna
I
play
need to
Kingdom
travel
Hearts so
with you,
badly.
but I can't touch you. What a bother.
You can touch me.
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, I was just teasing. Don't take it to heart. Did you know that the
Never.
legends say you
No,
have to
I
put an
not.
oval into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully
so
cross the river
fun. You're
of souls and
missing
enter the
out.
nether realm? That's the fairy fare for entering the nether realm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time. I'll pay. And then we'll just have to go
Because
through the
you
motions.
like it? But I also like Genshin and Star Rail and all the other games you play. I don't trust your taste. Oh, well, you know, me bringing up Genshin and Star Rail kind of does make that bad, doesn't it? Yeah.
Hey! I'm just trying to make this journey feel more special, okay? Don't read too much into it. Alright, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. A fleet
Guys,
for
I
the
have
trip to the
great
nether realm.
taste.
Here
I don't know
we
why you guys wouldn't
come.
trust my taste.
Oh,
What do you
one
mean you
last
don't
thing
trust the
before we
taste of
go.
someone whose
I
favorite
gotta
game
give
of
you
all
this
time is
piece
Kingdom
of
Hearts?
advice, especially to you, Princess Homebody. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once, so make the most of every moment you have.
I didn't mean to wink, by the way. That was an accident.
Get ready, be steady.
It's giving me
Hey,
a manipulator.
your turn.
Just like your taste in music. What?
Don't be nervous.
I'm not a male manipulator. If anything, I'm the one getting
Gone in
manipulated.
the blink of an eye.
How can the manipulated be the manipulator?
All done.
Bro, did she just Zawaru though, my ass? She just Zawaru though to me. The fuck?
Are you feeling all right?
So I don't have a male manipulator taste in music. Luca, your taste in music is Alien Stage, and that's it. So you're one to talk.
She's the demigod
You
of
have
trickery.
no room to talk.
When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant. Just
you
like
do?
how she clearly
What
had
do?
no intention
How
of
is my
lingering
taste
here
in
for
music?
even a second longer.
Male manipulator taste.
We can
My
only depend
favorite
on
genre
ourselves
of
for the
music
rest
is
of the way.
NU metal. I listen to metal music. Is metal music male manipulator music? No. Okay. Hot people listen to metal music. Oh wait, but hot people are usually manipulators. Shit.
Being cute isn't my only forte. I'm strong too.
Deftones. So,
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and
not gonna lie,
waves.
yeah, yours is male manipulator music. Don't disrespect my music, because you will get
Anaxa
jumped. Yeah, you only
hypothesizes
listen to
that the
Vocaloid.
missing Thanatos
Imagine.
is somewhere in these ruins.
Yeah, that's right. I have the balls. I have the balls to make fun
This
of
is
it,
the
because I
land
will.
of their birth. Or perhaps
Bitch,
of
I
their
also
death.
listen to metal. So, then is your music taste not similar to mine? Would that not also make you a male manipulator?
Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kefali. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing river of souls.
Dude, Miku fans will
This
get you.
alchemy,
Bro, what the fuck are the Miku
considered a
fans gonna do?
sacrilegious
Miku
act,
beam me?
Might actually
I
make the
wish them
souls
luck.
of mortals and titans attract each other. Even though Thanatos has been
Don't say
missing
that out
for
loud, you will
1,000
publicly
years,
get executed.
and even their followers haven't
I'm
been
not
able
saying
to
that
find
Vocaloid is
them.
bad. I'm just saying that if the only thing you listen to is Vocaloid, then I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm kidding! No, that's a joke too. You listen to I am a believer in that you should listen to whatever you want.
To conjure the Titan?
But that still does not make you exempt from me making fun of you. So, no.
The only leads we have now are the name of this city and the fairy tale about the dragon.
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa
Manipulating and gaslighting people. Yeah, Luca, you are the male manipulator.
We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. But that won't be the first time in my long
Guys,
journeys.
just because I like Deftones and I like Radiohead does not mean that I'm a male manipulator.
Rather
That's
than
just
standing
a
still,
small puddle
taking action
of the
is by
large
far
ocean
the
of
better
music that I
option.
listen to. I listen to so much
Perhaps
music.
fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
I don't just listen to that, even though I do particularly really like Deftones and Radiohead, but I also like a lot of other music too. My friend went to a Deftones concert last weekend. I went to one a few weeks ago. It probably wasn't the one your friend went to though, because I didn't go on a weekend.
Go back.
But it would be funny if it was. Actually, fun fact chat.
What a
I went to the same
beautiful
Deftones concert
butterfly.
as one of my viewers.
Is it
And I found out through my Discord server. We didn't see each other though, or if we did, it was unknowingly.
They are found in places where many have met their demise. In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations
Dude, I love
of
Deftones.
Thanatos'
Deftones music is so
benevolence.
sexy.
By turning the lingering obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if the Titan has made life into a specimen. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide the
Imagine
departed
seeing
to the
Will at a
nether realm.
concert. I mean, it's possible. I don't go to that many concerts though.
Second theory
I mean,
sounds more believable.
yeah, no, I
After
don't.
all, the things they're saying are
I went to
rather
one concert last year. I've been to one this year so far. I'm gonna go to two. I have a second
Perhaps.
concert planned for
But the fact that we're
in a few
able to
months.
hear their whispers proves that we're fast approaching the realm of the dead.
I want to go to more concerts though. I really do like concerts. They're so fun. I want to get into Deftones. You should try them out. I mean, I think they're good. If I had to recommend a Deftones, well, I know. Okay, here's the thing. Whenever I recommend music to people, I know some people don't necessarily like listening to albums. Some people just like listening to songs. I would just recommend listening to the most popular stuff first.
Are they illusions reflected by the river of souls?
But if you do like listening to albums, listen to Koi no Yokon. That's one of my favorite Deftones albums.
Want to buy any fish?
Huh? He can see us?
Wait. More living
I don't listen to
people.
albums. And I would just say listen to the most popular
I'm
songs.
not selling my fish to living
And then if you
people.
like them, then you can dig deeper into their stuff.
Shameless. Buying fish without paying. If I ever see her again, I will.
The MILF man? The man I love fishing is the fish man?
Could it be that
Dude, this is Tartaglia's
you're all
ancestor.
dead souls that never achieved rest?
I couldn't commit myself to an artist like that. Really? I mean, okay, I will admit, when I didn't start listening to albums and like artist discography and stuff until like college. Like I would say I started doing that like 3 years ago. Because before that, I would just listen to songs. I didn't really do deep dives into like albums or like anything like that. But I started doing that 3 years ago, and I will say, it did completely change my outlook on music, for better or for worse. And I like to think for better.
The Nether Realm does not exist.
The Nether is real. I didn't make dozens of Nether portals in my years of playing Minecraft for you to tell me that the Nether isn't real.
Titan
Water
rejects.
Air is no good, SpongeBob. Air is no good.
Me.
But
So,
yeah, I love listening to albums.
to buy any fish?
I have probably listened to at this point over 1,000 albums in the past several years. I think I've listened to that many. If not, I'm getting close to 1,000.
There aren't any fish nearby.
Are the fish gone? The people are gone too. I can only keep selling fish. So, do you?
I've been trying to listen to whole
want to
albums more
buy any
often, dude.
fish?
I'm an advocate for it. I know some people are like, oh, like, some people don't like that, but I really think that listening to whole albums can completely change your perspective on an artist and a song too. Because like, let's say you really like a song, listening to the album can add a whole new meaning to that song, because that song had like a particular point in like the album and like the story of the album, if the album's trying to tell a story. And so I really am an advocate for listening to albums because it can completely change your perspective on like a song. And it's also a good way of discovering more music too, because there's a lot of songs that you wouldn't have listened to otherwise had you not listened to an album, you know? Because a lot of albums have songs that like don't have a lot of streams because they're not big hits, but they're really good songs. They're just not like listened to that often because they're not the big hits, you know?
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of savings, but perhaps there's
Finding
another
deep
way
cuts
for
that you
me
really
to
fuck
release
with is a
you from
really
your
cool
suffering.
feeling.
Please relax. May you fall asleep peacefully amid a gentle field of flowers.
This.
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased.
Can I eat them? Can I eat them? Can I eat them?
They're supposed to reach the end of the west wind by floating down the river of souls. Yet, they have floundered upon the shoals of the stream.
If anybody needs
unable
album
to move
recommendations, let
forward.
me know. Alright, I've listened to close to 1,000. Okay, I'm sure I could find something for someone.
Did Thanatos reject them? Or
I want to say that I've listened to
perhaps they
albums
didn't
in
really
most
die at
genres. There's like
all.
some genres I haven't explored, but I've explored a lot of genres in my last 3 or 4 years of listening to albums and music. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, I got scared. I thought I started lagging again. Okay.
Why are you identifying as a dead person now?
Yes.
Don't give up on yourself.
Yes. Give me CPR, Castherus. I'm not scared.
this circumstance is completely unprecedented.
Oh my god, CPR, like the hit Cupcake song, CPR. I'm gonna try listening to more old Linkin Park. Yeah, do it. Their first 2 albums are amazing.
Didn't he say more living people? So that means he's seen other members of the living apart from us?
Hybrid Theory,
be
which
that
is
these
Linkin
souls
Park's
are
debut
stuck
album,
here
is one of my
due to
favorite
someone's
albums of all
deceit?
time.
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of
And I know a lot of people in chat are into
wait a
like
minute.
J-pop and J-rock. Probably my favorite
Lady
J-pop
Cypher?
artists. That's me.
And rock. If we're talking J-pop and J-rock, I really like Utada. I really like Shina Ringo. I really like Ichiko Aoba. I really like Asian Kung Fu Generation. Man with a Mission's pretty good. Survive Said the Prophet is really good. There's more. there's one in my head that I'm thinking of and I cannot. Oh, what is it called? It's gonna drive me crazy. There's one album in particular that's really good, especially if you're in the Vocaloid. Hold on, let me look it up now. I know I can find it. I know where to find it. I just gotta find it. Give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna let the dialogue play as I look for it.
You are the
But I'm gonna pay attention. Don't worry.
Those souls met.
Somewhere.
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there.
I'm checking my
Just
music
trying
list.
to give them
Ah,
something
yes.
to look forward
Wawaka
to,
Unhappy
you know?
Refrain. That's a really good J-rock album that sort of has like Vocaloid-esque Vocaloid-esque vocals.
By all of them.
It's a really good album.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few brief moments of their life, unable to move forward or back. Did you see those two blacksmiths
Wawaka's
on
really
the
good.
way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about casting a shield. Styxia is so freaky.
Freaky Styxia?
Then why have you come back, Lady Cypher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more
Yeah, I
than
mean,
anything
Wawaka
else in
did
this
kind of
world.
invent Vocaloid, right?
Especially that stinky
Or it was one
river
of the
souls.
quote-unquote inventors.
But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Lord Mighty?
Mighty.
Right, that's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful, that's for you lot to figure out.
My die.
So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
Bro, whenever Cypher says homebuddy, I expect her to say homeboy.
Huh? She disappeared just like that?
Lady Cypher has always been a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along
Actually,
the
let
river
me
shores
show
right
you
now,
guys really fast.
will
Hold on, I'm
certainly
not gonna go on
become
a
our
whole
signpost.
spiel, a whole
After
nerdy
all,
spiel about
he's different from those
music.
wandering souls.
But
He
one
will find his
website I
way
will tell you guys
even in the realm
about
of the
that I
dead.
use to document the albums I listen to and my favorite albums is a website called albumoftheyear.org, and it's where I like document my albums I listen to and like my favorite ones and just all the albums I listen to, and I give them like scores and reviews and stuff. So I don't know if you guys use that website, but it's the one I use. Because there's like two, like, I would have described Album of the Year being kind of like the letterbox of music, kind of. There's two main like music reviewing sites that I know of. There's that and then Rate Your Music. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Rate Your Music. I don't really like its user interface. I know some people prefer it.
Don't worry.
But I prefer Album of the Year. I just like its scoring system the best.
Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use
It's the one I
prayers to
personally
return the
like to
river
use.
to before it got flooded.
And I just like using it because it documents like what I've listened to, and it's, I don't know, I like documenting it just to look back on it. So if you guys have a favorite album and you want to see if I listen to it and see my review on it, and possibly if I've shitted on your favorite album, you can definitely check that website.
Hey, over here!
Which I don't really do that. I don't know. I'm usually pretty like chill with music. There's not a lot of music that I actively hate. I mean, there's some, I guess, but
Ornyx's
I would
miracle
say
has appeared.
I like a lot of music. It'll be really hard to find music that I don't
It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted.
I want to see a review on the Mania album. You know, funnily enough, I think I did describe it as music that you could poop to. I think I did actually put that
Don't
in
forget
there.
to let your friends
My
in.
favorite artist is Drake. Oh boy. Oh brother. That chest cucked me. That's insane. Okay, let's see how this. I don't even know how this works. Well, I don't know. Let's see if it works. Okay, that was stupid. Wait, I think I get it. I think I do. I don't know, I know I don't. I thought I got it. Hold on, let me think. Because we want it to hit that button, right? I mean, it might be a dumb idea. Couldn't I just get it to press the button? No, wait, that wouldn't work. Oh. I kind of did that on accident, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't think that that would work. Okay, cool. If it works, it works. How do I get the chest to not disappear? Do I because I can't unequip the rune light, can I? I mean, I don't think I can.
Seek, and you
I also almost left the rewards behind. That would have been embarrassing. Yo, what's up, Axel? How are you doing?
Huh. So this path
because
actually
it's like a
didn't
gateway
exist
to the
back then?
past. That's cool. Wink, wink. You can get the chest later. Okay. I see. I see what's going on
There
here.
are wandering souls of the deceased here as well.
Wandering. Like
We
wandering.
must first return.
Ooh. Butterfly! Or whatever the fuck that thing is. Yeah, anyways, guys. I won't go on a long-winded conversation about music. I say as if I haven't been talking about it for like the past 15 minutes. But I am also down to talk about music if anyone wants to.
By the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned,
I am a
right?
fan.
Since the current campaign requires the utmost care, I
I'm so
wasn't able
tired,
to
God
make
help
time
me.
to welcome all
I would
of
say
you.
if you, I would
Please,
say get more rest if you
forgive
can,
me.
but I don't know if you have school or not.
Foreign warriors?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
Why does the name Centurion sound very familiar? I feel like I've seen that name before somewhere.
A campaign?
Oh darn, no healer on this team. Hold on.
Who are you campaigning against?
Nobody knows.
I
As
just
of
realized
now,
I wasn't charging my phone. I'm an idiot.
of
Hold
the
on.
scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to
There we
return.
go. I'm charging my phone
He
now.
says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached, as it is the
My
doorway
phone
between
is
the
now being
netherworld and the mortal realm.
I do in fact have school today, Willie.
As for the rest of the scouts,
Energy drink.
they've
Or
completely
coffee.
lost their souls and are decaying.
It's a
by the
temporary
day.
fix. But it has saved my life.
While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity
I'll
was
say,
so
I try not to drink
unprecedented
energy drinks that often,
that it
though.
needed to be given a new designation.
I'm not a fan of energy
An
drinks.
unprecedented calamity.
Coffee, on the other hand, I like coffee.
Could it be
Coffee.
death?
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well, death is just one of the possibilities. It's too early to come to a definitive conclusion.
A world that has never seen death.
Luca, you're not even a real coffee fan. You just drink iced coffee.
Looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended upon the land.
I bet you whenever you
May I
hear the word
ask,
latte, you
Where
just
is
start
the scout who
gagging.
managed to come back?
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day.
Those honest saying energy drinks are a bit illegal here. Energy drinks are illegal in Poland? Is it because they have too much caffeine? I know some countries, especially in Europe, have like a ban on like certain drinks that they have too much calories. Or not calories, caffeine.
Everything in sight. And thus brought Styxia, that
Jack
thing
Black
called
rumored to come to Fortnite.
death.
I saw that. But is he gonna come to Fortnite as Steve or just as Jack Black?
Styxia, an evil dragon that brings death.
Steve.
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait, was it
I'm surprised there hasn't been a lot of people that have made memes about Steve being in Smash Bros. And Steve being Jack Black. Because that means in a weird way, Jack Black could be in Smash Bros.
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen?
I mean, for a bit, for minors, they're banned. Oh, okay, so they're banned for minors. Interesting.
Ah, by the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right?
Echo. Like in Wuthering Waves?
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before his death.
Dude, being stuck in a time loop, I feel like would be torture.
The war ended long ago.
Genuine torture.
Styxia
I don't know much of a worse fate than that.
no longer exists.
Styxia is no more? This cannot stand! Newcomers, hurry up and go take your positions!
My week has gotten so much better.
Looks like it's difficult for this gentleman
I guess
to
you could
accept
say
reality.
that Anaxa Impreg made your whole week.
Sir, I am the Maiden
Get it?
of War.
I'm sorry, that was a
The
bad
Queen
joke. I'm
herself.
sorry, I'm sorry.
If you accept my blessing, then today's battle will be smooth sailing.
Maiden of War? I've never heard of this. There's little time to waste. Please don't take too
Kill
long.
you. I'm gonna report you to the feds for saying that you're gonna kill me. That's a death threat.
I'm typically unwilling
I'm going to kill you, then
prolong
kill
such a
you
moment.
again. Snap cube reference. I don't know, just the way they fade away is so funny. They're just like gone.
Cass, oh, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Speaking of coffee, I don't really
just
drink coffee as much
didn't
anymore. You know what's
expect
funny?
that
I feel like I
would
only
still
ever
have
really
to
drink coffee
embalm others,
if I
even in the
like
realm
have a
of the
job.
dead.
Like the only times in my life where I really drank coffee is like when I actually had to get up in the morning to go to work. I never really even drank coffee like when I was going to school, because my classes usually, especially in college, were not really in the morning. I mean, sometimes I would have coffee in the morning when I had morning classes, but it was like very occasionally because I didn't have a coffee maker.
This a remnant of his soul?
Let me eat it. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. No, Castorus, why would you blow it away? I was gonna eat it.
In you.
Why would you waste a perfectly good soul like that?
From afar.
Hey guys, can I tell you something? I want to tell you a secret.
Quite understand
Come
what
here.
you're trying to say.
Come here. I want to tell you a secret.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your
You
name
listening?
as Chrysos, heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you
Oh, I
seem
wanna
to
tell you
have
another
no
one. I wanna tell you
intentions
another
of
one.
concealing your involvement with the Council of
Blah.
Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the council that offered this room to me.
You guys won't tell
And
anyone,
they
right?
had only one request.
Good.
They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will. I was
Your
agreeable
breath smells
to
like
that
10
request.
cans of bounce that ass.
But
Is that a
why?
weird way of saying my breath smells bad? My breath doesn't smell bad, right, Anima? Hold on, Anima, tell me, does my breath smell bad?
Unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it
Anima?
according to your will.
I don't think my best.
I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
I see.
Wait, why am I asking
That
Anima?
is how
Eat
they
with that
plan
shit
to
right.
control the
No!
Phoenix's journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me.
That's
If
not
I ever
true.
become
My
obsessed
breath
with
does not
executing
smell
people,
bad.
they will then have ample
I might have a little
reason
bit of
to
soul
terminate
breath.
the Chrysos Heir's journey.
And yet, you seem to not mind. This is quite surprising to me.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life.
John,
I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Castoris.
Oh, what's up, Vesper? You know?
You fucking bitch, that smelled like a rat died in there.
Maybe they've got something to do with Oryx's
Sorry, I ate
room?
Luca earlier.
Perhaps.
I have 2 hours of
but I
TV
do
today. I'm
not
gonna
need
shit
a
myself.
reminder
At
from
least you don't
them.
have to do the fitness gram
This
pacer
memory
test.
is one that I will never forget.
That's something only Americans will know. I mean, I don't know. Do they do that outside of America? I don't think so.
Indeed. While my relationship with the Council has always been quite ambiguous, Lady
I don't miss
Aglaya has
Kiki.
never taken any precautions against me.
I mean, I consider myself like
Instead, she's shown me
relatively
nothing
athletic,
but complete trust.
like above average, but I'm not
I
like.
want to repay her for that trust.
Well, I don't know, not recently as much.
Why would this memory appear right now? Is this
I mean,
really
I've been playing
Oryx's
tennis
power?
and pickleball, but I haven't really done much else. Honestly, guys, okay, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I'm just gonna say that the next area I'm likely moving to after my current place is gonna have a lot more access to like outdoor activity. So I'm hoping, you know, when I move to my new place, guys, I might actually start touching grass more.
The fitness Grand Pacer test
No!
is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30
Anima,
seconds.
please.
Line up at the start.
You're giving me
the running speed
flashbacks.
starts slowly but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal bo de boop. A
Bo
same
de
lap
boop.
should be completed every time you hear this sound. Ding, remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is over.
Anima, I'm gonna eat you whole. I'm gonna swallow you like a pill.
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept black-tide monsters into their realm. These traces seem to suggest
By the way, chat, let me know when I get to a good stopping point, because I probably do want to end. I'm probably gonna end around 12:30. I think 12:30 is gonna be when I end. But I was gonna ask, like, does anyone know how much longer I have of the quest? My guess is that I probably have what, 2 to 3 hours.
Disturbing the peace look into my
Since the
eyes
realm
now
of the
tell
dead
me
must
the
remain
things you
peaceful,
blabbing about behind
it's
my back, the
imperative that we
tenacity
rid the
I
place
hold,
of
it's
such
hard to break
discordant
down,
noise.
it's too late for apologies, it's going down now, you're thirsty for some blood, actually
Please stay
craving
back.
for love, what you
Let
only
me
want
deal
is
with
dub
it. 2
breed
hours.
makes you go numb.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not completing this tonight. Because if think about it, guys, if it's gonna take me 2 hours to beat this, that means that it's gonna be 2:13 a.m. when I beat this. 2 a.m. Man, I'm not going for that long.
Since you're already here, why
Right,
not
here's my
have a
plan
meal
then, chat. I already have streams planned for tomorrow night and Tuesday night, so I think what I'm gonna do is stream the rest of this on probably Thursday. You can make it an hour if you
Another
lock the
blood
fuck
debt
in.
repaid.
I just like
path
speed
ahead is
run the rest of
blocked by
this.
the River of Souls again.
If I speedrun the shit out of it and I skip everything. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's lame.
Sure is handy.
That's lame.
This is yet another
Are you going,
aspect
Harp?
of a
Good night.
Titan's divine power.
Don't let the Luca bite.
Around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelians was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
Wait a second. Hold on. Did I end up getting that chest? I think okay, never mind. I think I did. That one chest that I couldn't get. I hope I did. I hope I didn't forget. Can I leave this somewhere yet or not yet? Oh yeah, it might let me leave it right here. I keep brushing over the scab of my lip with salty chips. Feel the burn, loser. Okay, wait. Oh wait, I fucked myself. I fucked myself without even realizing. Shit. Okay. Wait, this is fine. You'll see why. Wait, no, this isn't fine. I fucked myself again. Let's try it one more time. I know what to do. Never mind. I'm a fucking moron. I hate myself. Ah! Oh wait, what did I do the first time? What I did the first time was right. What I did the first time was correct. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, don't... Yeah. What I did the first time was correct. Yeah, there we go. Dude, I used to buy boiled eggs just over the yolk and fucking drink it. What the fuck? Bro took a shot of egg? Y'all are nasty. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like egg. But I don't like egg yolk that much. Egg yolk is top tier. I mean, for me it depends. Some egg yolk, like for like I obviously like scrambled eggs. I also like deviled eggs. I mean, I like the yolk in deviled eggs. Not really by itself though. It needs to be like, I need to put like cayenne pepper on it or like something on it to make it delicious, you know? By itself, not really as much. Dude, I have this right, except I have it like backwards. Okay, this should go... Wait. Let me really put my thinking cap on. Let me really put my thinking cap on. Yeah!
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
I will say... Okay, let me ask guys though. You guys don't just eat that shit raw, right? Like, you guys don't just eat an egg. You guys at least put like salt and pepper on it, right? Because listen, just straight yolk, like yolk with nothing, like no salt and pepper, no nothing, is gross as hell to me. But like, if you were to add like salt and pepper or like seasoning onto the egg, then I would say that's the case. Cause I like an over easy egg with a runny yolk. Will I raw dog eat? Fucking white ass. Of course you would eat it with no seasoning. I say as I am the pastiest motherfucker to grace this planet, probably. Okay, Luca, how are you gonna say that drinking milk is disgusting when you are straight up raw dogging yolk? That's all I'm gonna say, man. Like, you think that drinking milk is disgusting. and yet you raw dog sucking on egg yolk. Just really think about that for a second. Milk is disgusting. Drinking egg yolk raw is disgusting. And like, I'm saying this as someone who likes eggs, generally speaking.
Why isn't there a god?
It's not. Yeah, it is. Bro, you're slurping an unborn chicken.
Indeed, my downtrodden fellow.
It's literally fucking healthy and delicious. It's milk is healthy and delicious. Your argument falls apart because that can be applied to milk as well.
I will at least derive some comfort. If all the tears that I had shed were determined by some mightier being above.
Yolk is the healthiest fucking part of the egg. And milk is also healthy.
It's you people.
The eggs you buy at the store here aren't really safe to eat raw. It depends on, yeah, it depends on what country you're in. Some countries you can do that and some you can't.
Oh,
You definitely can't in America.
Must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
I love the taste of unborn chicken. Listen, okay? I do like egg, and I like egg yolk. I always put an egg in my ramen. I like to eat egg with yolk, but it needs to be like I said, it needs to be like with something else. Like I can't eat egg, like if you were like just to serve me like a fucking thing of just egg yolk, I would not like it, because I don't like just straight up egg yolk. For me, it has to have, at the very bare minimum, salt and pepper on it. Dude, when the yolk gets runny in the ramen. Yeah, I do like, listen, I can get behind that, because it's with other stuff. I like runny yolk in ramen. That I can get behind. But slurping straight up yolk, no. Nor. Yep, nope, not doing whatever that was. I like my eggs drippy, bro.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
Huh? This one seems to know that she's already dead.
The stuff you're talking about makes my stomach hurt. Ah, imagine being lactose intolerant. Imagine being born inferior.
I was right.
I like to flex my tolerance of lactose on people because it makes me feel like a superior being.
I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
This is why I don't trust you with anything when it comes to taste. Y'all, Luca is such a weird picky eater because Luca's such a picky eater, but then proceeds to enjoy doing things like drinking straight up egg yolk. I feel like most picky eaters would vomit at the thought of that. But you, on the other hand, you hate most, I'm not gonna say you hate most food, but there's a lot of food that you hate, and yet you'll drink egg yolk. What happened to you, man? What caused you to be like this?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged
I'm not that
limbo.
picky. Luca, do I need to bring up your food tier list where like 3/4 of the list was like in, ew, that's disgusting? 3/4 of your list was like in stuff you didn't like.
Even if you were able to,
because okay, for context, guys, the mods and I, like, I want to say about what, like a month ago, we did a tier list, like a picky food, like a picky eater tier list, or yeah, picky eater tier list, and Luca had like 3/4 of the list and would not eat.
That's because
so yes, Luca, you're a picky eater.
Into the River of Souls by accident.
I feel like if you have at least half of the stuff in the picky eater tier list and the would not eat, that makes you a picky eater.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach
I
me
will say
so.
though, I mean,
My
there's stuff that I
life
don't like either.
was far too miserable.
I have my preferences too.
But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke.
For example, some things that come to mind that I put in the EU, like things that I hate. I do not like olives. I dislike olives a large amount, especially green olives. I don't like green olives. Black olives I can maybe stand if they're sliced and put on a pizza. I can stand those. I cannot stand green olives. I've grown to mustard a little bit, but I don't really like it. Like, I don't gag at it. Like, I used to gag at it. Now I'm just like, like if it's in it something, like I'll bear through it. It doesn't like disgust me, but I don't really like it either.
Cersei's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously.
To be honest, I do stay away from lasagna for personal reasons.
I'm also powerless to
You need to
answer
have
that
like
question.
a good. I feel like you probably haven't had a good lasagna.
That's all
You
right,
probably only had
Holy
shitty
Maiden.
lasagna.
At least
Because here's the
you are
thing,
able to
lasagna,
respond to
at least in
me.
my experience, it can be either so tasteless and bland and disgusting, or it could be really good. Because I know in my life, I've had some lasagna that was so gross that I would not even dare take a bite out of it, and then I've had some lasagna that was like, whoa, you know?
Cersei's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
So-called free thinkers when they think about Cersei's before they die.
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace.
So-called free
There
thinkers
are
when they see a
those
hot
who will
anime
end their
woman.
lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries.
My mother decided it was a good idea to force feed it to me as a kid until I threw up. Honestly, yeah, I probably would feel the same if that happened to me.
For some people,
You know, if I was force-fed food, even if it was technically like food that like was good, I don't think I would like it either.
but I never managed to
There's a lot of
convince
foods I
myself of
completely
that.
turned around on though. Like for example, when I was like little, well I don't want to say little, I will say like middle school, I did not like sushi for a good portion of my life. I didn't start liking sushi until like late high school, early college was when I started liking sushi. I would say late high school, like probably like junior or senior year of my high school is when I started liking sushi. And now it's one of my favorite foods. I love sushi.
Are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes.
I will eat most sushi. Some sushi maybe not, but
Under
most,
time's
yes.
vast scales, there is no worry in this world.
I don't
that
like
cannot
wasabi
be
though still.
solved.
I don't know, it just doesn't really taste good to me. I don't like its taste.
This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me.
I've never tried sushi and I refuse to ever try it. Is that for personal reasons? I mean, obviously it's for personal reasons regardless of what your reason is, but like I know some people like just don't like fish or like refuse to eat fish for like dietary reasons. I don't know. I'm a believer in that, like, unless you have like a really legit reason to not try it, like if you have like a dietary restriction or you have an allergy or something, I think that everyone should at least try something once. But I mean, obviously I'm not gonna, you know, no one should be forced to. No one should be forced to, but I don't like chicken sushi. What do you mean chicken sushi? Chicken sushi? What do you mean chicken sushi? I can't imagine liking the texture of raw fish, and texture is a big thing for me. Ah, I see. Yeah, some I can see that. Some sushi can have a weird texture, like tuna. Tuna can have a weird texture. I like salmon though. Salmon's really smooth. Salmon isn't really like mushy or anything. Like salmon's really smooth. That's why I like salmon. Wait, there's a Final Fantasy reference in the new event.
But I've never been
in
more
what?
firm
Star
in my
Rail?
conviction. now that I've learned about your
My
near-death
local
state.
sushi place does have Honey's chicken sushi.
It is my
Well,
duty.
okay, whenever I think sushi,
death
I think
from the
raw
face of
sushi.
this
This must not be raw sushi if it's chicken. It must be cooked, right? Which, like, I know some people are like, oh, like, it's not sushi if it isn't raw, which I don't think that's true. You know, some sushi's deep fried. Or, fried or something. For me, though, I mean, I definitely prefer raw sushi, but I do like cooked sushi sometimes as well. Yeah, tofu. I'm mixed on tofu. Some things I like with tofu and some things I don't. I forgot how to do this. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to... No, wrong button. Wait, how did I fuck it up? Oops. Did not get me near meatloaf. I've never really liked meatloaf either, but I haven't really had it that much. I only really had it when I was a kid. I feel like if I had it now, I would be more willing to like it. I feel like my bias towards meatloaf is mainly from when I was a kid. Dude, Bartholo's fucking sucks. What a loser. Oh shit, we gotta fight this guy. Not again.
More season. Huh?
I will say there is some things that I grew up not liking too because of the texture. One big example is chicken pot pie. Growing up, I never liked chicken pot pie because I hate its texture. And I also hate its color. It looks disgusting. And I'm sure, here's the thing, I'm sure chicken pot pie is really good when it's made well. But also, you know what else, the other reason why I don't like chicken pot pie is because of another childhood thing. Because in my elementary school, like I went to like an elementary middle school hybrid when I was a kid. And in that school, alright, one of the school lunches we had was chicken pot pie, and I tried it one time and it was the most disgusting thing I had like ever eaten. It was so gross. So like from childhood, because of like cafeteria chicken pot pie, I'm not a fan of chicken pot pie because of that. But I bet you when it's made well, it's probably really good. Like when it's not made in like shitty school cafeteria, it's probably pretty good. But yeah, because of its texture and its color, I never really liked it that much.
Stream forward. Gleam of old blades.
Sorry guys, I'm scratching my eye. I'm not winking several times. Ugh. My eye was so itchy for some reason. I would never eat raw tomatoes or even cooked ones if they're not blended because the texture makes me want to rip my skin off. I've always been a fan of tomatoes, personally. But I know it's not for everyone. Dude, the tomatoes I had in Italy were life-changing. Oh my god, they were so fresh and so delicious. What the fuck is going on here? What is this? What the fuck? That's not English. And I just wanted to collect the treasure chest. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Dude, I used to eat a lot of raw glizzies. Raw glizzies? Listen, I have never really eaten a raw glizzy. Are you supposed to do that? Can you eat glizzies raw? I don't know. I've never thought to do that. Well, you know what, Luca, that makes a lot of sense about you now. I could eat an entire package of raw bologna. Bologna is alright. I mean, I did eat it as a kid. I don't really eat it so much anymore, but I mean, I don't dislike it.
This place is so Spacious. Is this
Spacious. Ooh, guys, I do need to end my stream pretty soon. It is getting pretty late.
the
Am I getting near a good
stairs
stopping point, chat?
paths?
Am I at one?
Place is gonna fall down
Because you guys
soon.
said that I probably have, what, like 2 hours? Maybe like an hour, 30 minutes?
doorway
Knowing
to
me, it's
climb
probably
even
2 hours, though.
There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there?
This is the checkpoint. You guys think that I should stop here, then? Okay. Well, before I do that, I just wanted to like really quickly check outside just to see if I missed anything. I mean, maybe I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. I probably shouldn't. I mean, I'll just take a quick peep. Well, guys, yeah, this is gonna have to be a 3-parter. Man, I really was expecting this just to be a 2-parter, but dude, Star Rail's quests are so long now. Okay, yeah, I guess this kind of threw me for a loop. I was like not sure what this was all about, but I think this is probably a later thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is a later thing. I think that's why I was like, oh, I need to check if I missed something. I think that was just the thing I was missing. Okay, well, if you guys say that this is a good stopping point, then I will stop here, and we'll pick this back up on, what, probably Thursday? I'm thinking we'll probably finish this on Thursday. Because I don't know, I really do want to play Marvel Rivals tomorrow night. So tomorrow night I'll probably play Marvel Rivals. And then, yeah, because I'm going to take Wednesday off. Thursday, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. But hold on, let me actually, yeah, let me claim my assignments. I haven't even done that today yet. Sheesh. And I got some achievements to claim too. Guys, I might be able to pull for Castorus again in a second. Also, chat, Tuesday night, I'm probably planning to go live with Withering Waves because Wednesday, or, well, I want to get Cantarella if I can before she leaves. I mean, I don't know, guys. Do you think it'd be more worth it to get Cantarella or get Shorekeeper? Or is, I mean, I don't know. I also am thinking maybe I should just invest everything into Zani because I want Zani so badly because I love her. She's like genuinely one of my favorite characters, so I'm like, I don't know what I should do because I like all of these characters. Mem. Bro, she's still memming in my book. Wait, how many stories can I even write at this point? 2? You have Phoebe? I do not. Why, is Zani really only good with Phoebe? Yo, what's up, Faruzan? How are you doing? Oh yeah, I always forgot to write these.
Lady Aglaya.
So wait, Zani's only useful if you have Phoebe? Oh, why is it one of my only... Not my only. One of my favorite characters is only useful with Phoebe. That sucks.
Use the needle and thread.
She's heavily reliant on a spectral frazzle unit. Oh gosh. God, I hate when gacha games do that though. I hate when, I get it. I understand that there's not gotta be characters that have to be gimmicky, but sometimes it pisses me off, man, whenever like characters are for one specific team or one specific use. Ugh, it's fucked up.
Kudos. We have heard of it.
There will always
Dude, I might, you know what? I don't even care. Zani pretty, I'm getting her. Zani's pretty, and I love her, and she's literally my wife, so I'm gonna get her.
We will run towards
Man,
the
I'm still gonna
world's
pull for her.
end.
Same. Listen, any character can be good if you build them right? So that's what we're gonna do with Zani. I'm gonna make her good. We don't need a goddamn Phoebe Bridgers, alright? We can use Zani by herself. Oh, by the way, do you want to pull for Furlova? Is that the bitch who's like Scar's like sister or something? I mean, I don't know. Maybe? She seems cool, maybe? I don't know. Think about it.
All shall be.
I'm probably still gonna try to get Cantarella though, because isn't Cantarella really good with Camellia? And you know, Camellia is kind of my main, so that might be the right move. Alright. I'm just quickly doing all of this just to get it done. Whoops, wait, I clicked on the wrong one. I didn't mean to click on the wrong one. I messed it all up. Go back. I wanna fix it. Cantarella is really good with Camellia, Jincha, and Carlotta for DPS, and it's funny because those are like the 3 main DPSs that I use. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I probably really need Cantarella because I don't have a good support for really any of those characters. So yeah, I probably want to get her then. Okay, wait, let's finish this up because I want to get more rewards. Wait, whoa. Okay, I'm able to write a lot more stories than I realized. Look at all these stories that I can write.
I saw this.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm mainly just doing this for the Stellar Jades. I know some lore players are gonna get annoyed. They're gonna be like, why aren't you reading it? Why aren't you reading it?
If it's just for odd jobs, students are a better gamble.
I accidentally made a banger tweet and it's popping off.
For a wise
It's okay,
one.
Luca. Join the club. That happened to me as well. I posted a Kingdom... Funnily enough, it was a Kingdom Hearts tweet. I posted a Kingdom Hearts tweet the other day and it started popping off and I was like, wait, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean for it to. I mean, I'm not mad, but... Alright, there's a Noxus story. Guys, there's just so much going on in Gacha right now. It is genuinely so hard to keep up with all of it on stream. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, dude, ZZZ is coming out with its new update. Not this week, but the next week. Silas's birthday is here. So if I want to stream Love and Deep Space again, Silas has his birthday out. And what else?
Long time no see, Hyacinth.
I'm trying to
Are you
think.
here in Akama for a visit, or do you need help?
Withering Waves. I mean, nah. I mean, Shorekeeper's coming out, I guess, but man, it's just so much to keep up with, guys. That's the struggle of being a gacha gamer, bro. There's just too much going on. I can't keep up with all of it. I'm not gonna even lie to you, chat. There is a good chance sometime this year I'm either gonna take a break from a gacha game or I honestly just might drop one altogether. I don't know which one it's gonna be. I'm honestly leaning towards ZZZ. Not that I dislike ZZZ, I do like it. But I don't know, like ZZZ, I feel like of all of the gacha games I'm playing right now is the one that probably has like the least amount of interest for me. You need to have 2 weeks of no gacha games. But then I'm gonna get so behind if I do that.
Well.
That's why, like, when people ask me if I'm gonna play any other gacha game, I just like, guys, I don't think I could add any other gacha game to my plate right now without dropping one. Like, I don't play Infinity Nikki. I don't play what else? PGR or anything like that. Rephrase, 2 weeks no gacha game streams, play in free time. Yeah, I probably should do that at some point. Cause, you know, I like streaming gacha games, but oh man, sometimes it's difficult to keep up with all of it. Alright. Give me more Stellar Jades. I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. What else do I have here? finish this one. That was my bad. I will say, guys, I know we're not done with 3.2, but of all of the quests so far, I do think probably my favorite story quest has been 3.1. 3.1 was pretty good, I have to admit. If I had to rank the story quest so far, I think it would be 3.1, then 3.0, then 3.2. And even though 3.2 is my least favorite so far, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. It's had good moments.
Even insects consume each other. And he's no less than the Mad King's kin.
To be honest, I don't know how you keep up with so many. I only play Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, even that is too much sometimes. Well, here's the thing. I don't really keep up with any of them. Like, I only, like, play each and every one of them a little bit. And then I, like, have different focuses each week. So, like, one week I'll have, like, a heavy focus on, like, Star Rail. Or one week I'll have a really heavy focus on Withering Waves. Like, I gotta alternate my focuses. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Cookie Run Kingdom off stream, which I blame chat for that. Fuck you, chat. I love you, chat, by the way. Wait, oh god, that's gonna get me banned on TikTok. TikTok's gonna think I'm actually mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Chat here before I get banned on TikTok. Well, TikTok, it was nice knowing you guys. But yeah, I'm just clicking all this because I just want I want this out of my I hate the red check marks or exclamation marks. They bother me. Okay, am I good? Okay, we're gonna pull really fast and then I'm gonna end chat because we're, you know, it's getting late. Please give me Castoris. Please give me her early. I don't want to keep pulling. Give me her, please. Please. I won't even skip this one. Wow, I thought really if I didn't skip one, it would be nice to me. Bro, like, this is the thing, like, I would probably skip Castoris if it was not for her global passive. And also how fucking cracked she is. Like, oh my god, she is so good. Ah, now I'm broke again. It's fine, I'm gonna get more Stellar Jades from the event. It's fine. But alright guys, yeah, we gotta call it here because it is getting late. It's almost 1 AM. But here's what I'll do, guys. I'll probably finish this on Thursday. Just because, I mean, I don't know, guys. Should I finish this Tuesday night? Maybe I should just finish it Tuesday night. I know I said Tuesday night I was gonna grind Woo-Wah a little bit. I'll think about it. You know what? I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on it tonight. I'll decide if I'm gonna stream Star Rail Tuesday night or Thursday night, because the reason why I was like, oh, I'm not gonna stream it Tuesday is because, yeah, I gotta be on that grind for Cantarella on Wednesday. Or Tuesday, sorry. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I'll think about it overnight. Alright, let's click off of here. Get me out of Star Rail, get me out of here. Okay. Well, guys, we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna go ahead and end on my TikTok stream as well. But if you guys want to stick around, I may consider rating somebody. Let me see who's live right now. Who's live at this hour? Who's live at this hour? Yeah, I'm a little tired. I think I'm just gonna call it for tonight. I mean, there is a couple people live that I could potentially raid, but we raided the other night, right? Didn't we raid Friday night? Yeah, we did. We raided Shin. I remember now. All right. Well, that's fine. I can just end normally tonight. Bro, what? My TikTok live disconnected. Well, you know what? That's funny timing because I'm ending right now anyways. Also, chat, I'm surprised I didn't get banned on TikTok, dude. I was so convinced I was going to get banned on TikTok because I said fuck you to my chat. I was like, oh no, I should have said that. I forgot that TikTok is like really sensitive. But all right. I'm going to put some music on. And yeah, guys, I'm going to be posting my stream schedule in the afternoon tomorrow. I'm just saying that because I'm probably going to sleep in. But guys, here's what I'm going to say before I end. I'll make it quick. I'll make it quick. Next, I'm trying to... God, now I forgot what I was going to say. Now I got stuff I want to say. Oh, yeah. I am sorry. I have been kind of putting off the subathon reward stuff. I am going to do it. I promise you guys, I'm going to do it. I am going to, this week, put up the polls for them. So this week we're gonna start initiating it. Honestly, guys, I just kind of I kind of forgot about the subathon stuff this weekend. I was gonna do it this weekend, was the funny thing, and then I got really, I'm not gonna lie guys, I've been really busy this past week, and I've barely been able to give time to think about it. So now I think I'll have a little bit more free time. I should hopefully be able to actually like go forward with them. What else? I'll post my stream schedule tomorrow. I've been a little bit behind, guys, on working on things. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for example, my Genshin Impact Iceberg, I have not been working on it. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. And I'm not gonna lie, part of it has been a bit of a lack of motivation, largely because I don't mean this like in a bad way necessarily, but I will say that my Iceberg series has kind of underperformed a little bit. Like, it hasn't done as well as I was hoping it would. So that's been part of the reason why, but also the other reason is just I've been so busy. I've barely been able to like work on it. But yeah, I also haven't really been working as much on like voice acting stuff, but I'm gonna really start ramping things back up now that I'm not as busy, because I was really busy with like, you know, I made a post about it. I talked about it on stream a little bit. I've been really busy with like figuring out where I'm gonna live and stuff, because, you know, it's about that time that I gotta like make that decision. So I've been really busy with that. But alright guys, enough yapping. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll go live with Marvel Rivals, and yeah, have a good rest of your night, guys. Have a good week, and see you tomorrow. Bye guys.
Fastest hot dog shooter in the Northwest. I've never seen nobody be able to do this. I can do it quick. Okay? I'm just saying.